She was just there for the season.
Get out of here, Smooth. Get out of here.
Krew Season Podcast. We are back again. It's episode 141.
141. Este es episodio 141, boy.
I was about to get in his bag.
Almost, not yet. Bienvenidos.
As I heard him, man. OT is in the building, man.
You know what I'm saying? You can work on my spit a little bit.
Lord have mercy, dog.
Y'all know Smooth was in the motherfucking building. What's happening?
Sure, it's another episode of Krew Season Podcast, man. We appreciate y'all pulling up and kicking it with us on this evening. Y'all boys doing? Y'all good?
Yeah, man. Glad to be back. I just felt, I ain't gonna lie, I felt weird. You know what I'm saying? Taking the week off.
I've been feeling weird this whole time, taking a month off.
That's a fact. It's like, but you back though. You're like, where's Smooth, man? Where's Smooth?
Damn, so been asking.
Oh man, I've just been tuning in on the low, watching the comments. If you got a comment for me, I meant every word.
Smooth on a lifetime contract, just so y'all know. So he ain't going out.
What nigga say I'm signed a death row?
Slave deal, 5%. Not compared to the 95. You got the high end, like Pearl said.
1080 and everything.
You ever leave, we gonna Tupac. You ever try to leave, we Tupacing you.
Oh man, yeah, we got there's a lot of shit going on out there in the news cycle, man. We fresh off the Tank Davis Ryan Garcia fight.
Come on, man.
I just want my credit. Was just trying to argue me the other night on whatchamacallit stream. At a stream they was talking about the fight. I'm telling niggas Tank Davis and 8 or less. Nah, ain't no way. Fam, y'all don't know boxing, man. You could tell Ryan Garcia ain't never really got stalked. He ain't never really faced no, you know what I'm saying, competition, that type of power, nothing like that before. You see what I'm saying? The thing about Tank is that he quick and powerful. So, and he can counterpunch, which he learned from Floyd. So, but yeah, I mean, you can see that coming a mile away, man. But I do think Ryan Garcia is young. I think he gonna learn from it, and he gonna get better. But he's not better than Tank. Tank is the best pound for pound fighter, period, right now. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
Better than Canelo?
Yes.
Pound for pound?
Yes.
Okay, I'll give you that. Okay.
Yes.
Canelo, that guy.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Canelo is again. He got some questionable dubs on his.
He got a
I'm
question.
rocking with Earl Spence, man. I ain't lying to y'all, man. I'm going Earl Spence 1, then Tank, T. Crawford, what's his name, Shakur, and then yeah.
Hold on, you missing somebody on that list.
Huh?
You missing somebody on that list, huh?
I can't do Haney right now. He ain't fought nobody big enough. He ain't fought nobody with skill.
Haney either.
With real skill.
I ain't saying Haney either.
Who?
Somebody out of the H.
Twins.
Yeah. But people scared to fight them though. I don't know why. People scared to fight them.
You know why? Get them H.
So in my opinion, they'll never get that opportunity. They'll never get that true opportunity to, you know what I'm saying, unless they just start like taking bullshit deals. And you know what I'm saying? Charlo twins we talking about. They ain't taking no bullshit deals just to get in the ring with you.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're gonna have to do something to build their profile just in general, man. Sometimes, and that's the thing about Floyd and people like that. He was just as much of a salesman as he was a boxer. Mm-hmm. You know how to be entertaining. I know how to come out in front of this camera and say some shit that's gonna provoke you, say something that's gonna make the news, and kind of back you into a corner to where you have to come through me. But they, you know, the twins is real chill. You know, they at the age, man. They, you know, they laid back, skilled for sure. But they're gonna have to step up their profile as far as on the outside, so where it can start making sense. Because it ain't about the fight that people want to see. It's about the fight that's going to make money.
I feel that, yeah.
So that's why you got Logan Paul can come out here and pack out a damn Madison Square Garden or whatever the case may be, because he's a hell of a salesman. You know, he liable to get his ass whooped, but he gonna sell the fight.
You think they need to start teaching that in boxing?
Salesmanship?
Yeah.
Definitely. If you want to make money.
So.
Yeah, I mean, we in a totally different era. Like back in the day, skill could get you where you needed to be at. But now it's social media era, bro. You gotta have some kind of gimmick. You gotta have some kind of something.
And people love drama.
That people love drama. Yep. Even if you gotta put on that black hat in terms of being a villain, being a bad guy. Floyd did that for years. Because when he was Pretty Boy, he was the he was wearing the white hat. Everybody rooting for him. But then he turned to Money Mayweather. Everybody hated him, quote unquote. But he was breaking box office records every time he fought. Because again, you're gonna have people coming to see him win. You're gonna have people coming to see him lose. The same with Ali. It's the same with Mike Tyson. You can go down the line. All the box office fighters. True. You know what I'm saying? So boys gotta sharpen that up. But yeah, I mean, pound for pound right now, man. My boy Tank is just different, bro. He's just a different guy, especially for him to be that small and he can knock you out with his hand. He ain't gonna have a choice in a minute. Yeah. He's not gonna have a choice.
Who else in this class he can fight? I mean, he can fight Ryan again there to bring some more money, but
yeah. That if I'm gonna be honest, that's what I see coming next because I feel like he think it's gonna be a safe fight because he done kind of figured him out now. He done got in the ring with him, so now you feel more confident, even more so than he did before. Plus, they again that was Ryan Garcia's biggest check too.
Right.
That's why he was so grateful after the fight. He was like, man, he ain't even tripping on the loss, because he made more money in that fight than he did in his career combined. So yeah, if they smart, it would be a rematch coming, and it would be some type of gimmick to sell the rematch. That's how I play it. But
like Ryan Garcia changing his fighting style.
Something.
I told people, man, you got to stay away from that monster. You got to jab, get away from that monster. If you stand in front of him, he gonna Tyson you.
You gotta play the game.
Yeah, I'm saying you gotta not only play the game, you gotta commit to playing the game with him every round to force him to be super aggressive. If you don't force him to do that, bro, you gonna lose. You walking into him, bro. Come on.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like Tank kind of forced him to do it because Tank approached the fight differently than he normally would. You could tell Ryan Garcia was expecting the stalking, and Tank started just kind of bouncing and moving around, coming in, pop, body shot, face shot, but they was connecting. They was powerful, so that kind of frustrated Ryan Garcia because that jab not working. He missing with that jab or is not doing nothing. So now he feeling behind on points.
Right.
Now I gotta get out of character to come in, and then he walked right into his hands. Second round, he counter-punched him and knocked his ass, on the ground. And then after that, his confidence was shot. Now you feel behind on points. So now I got to get out of my frame. And when you get out of your frame,
sometimes you just got to
commit to
it. You got to commit to the game plan. You can't get frustrated. You got to do what you're taught. You got to the basics. You got to keep all that down.
I knew he wasn't going to get up. When I seen the replay, when he hit him in his spleen right there, I say it's over. It was over.
I'm surprised how he was able to whip back and still get back into decent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he dropped him immediately.
The drop was just, it wasn't nothing that just like rung him. He just hit him at the right time when his balance off was dropped him. So that's why he was able to bounce back from that and it looked like he wasn't hurt because truthfully he wasn't. It was just a clean drop. You know what I'm saying? But that spleen shot, the moment he stepped back and went down, I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's like
you can be hitting the ribs all day. Yeah, liver. Hit him in the liver. You can hit the ribs all day. Somebody hit you in that liver the right way, baby, you going to go down for a good while.
I say, boy, them body shots are different, man. Them body shots are different. Like people, like a headshot could drop you, but if you that body shot will make you question whether you want to box again.
And hopefully he's not pissing blood.
He probably is, if we're going to be honest. Because if that shit can drop in the way, you don't even want to get up no more. Yeah.
Shout out to my dog Sticky, man. He called it on point on the 7. He said it last night in the chat. Charles was like, who y'all got? Charles said he was going for Garcia. Donovan said Pope. Donovan said he said Tank. He was like, I think he going in 7. I see I said, ooh.
But I mean, Tank
with a minute
called
left.
7.
Yeah, Tank did too.
Yeah, Tank called 7. He said 7, 8 at the latest.
He said 7, 8. Yep.
Damn. Well, hell of a fight, man. We ain't gonna stay on it too long. We gotta get to NBA playoffs, man. Now that we're 4 games.
We here.
4 games. Look, he talking heavy now.
We here.
Heavy, Brian, come off that weed. He talking heavy now.
You ain't got no backup today.
All right, man. So the Lakers up 2-1. You know what I mean? Warriors down 2-1. Steph just had to wake up. It's it's a lot of things going on.
Y'all think Draymond getting traded after this season?
He a free agent.
Yeah, he a free agent. I think his contract up.
Oh, well, yeah, well.
Yeah, it's over.
I just I hear the rumble. But don't be trying to change something right now. Hold on, time out. Yeah.
We can wait to give Brian his credit.
I want to stay on B real quick.
Nah, we can
hold
wait to
on.
give Brian his credit. We can wait on that.
No, we want a delayed gratification. Want it right now.
Y'all heard stupid ass Dylan Brooks? I don't respect no old head that she give me 40. Boy, y'all about to lose the series.
I love that.
I love it though. I ain't gonna lie to you,
man. Because nobody talked to Brian.
Right.
Nobody talked to nobody like that.
Literally.
You know what I'm saying?
You know
So
why
I can't even hate.
see that.
I can't even hate.
You know why I don't love it?
Why?
You know why?
Because it's him.
It's him.
Yeah,
I get you, but I get that too.
The skill don't match the mouth.
If it was Ja,
if
that
it
would
was
make
Ja,
sense.
yeah, I would be with it. You goddamn right. Go get on that nigga.
I feel it.
but see again, it's like we was talking about salesmanship. Mm-hmm. For a player who ain't as skilled as everybody else, you got to do a little extra. Sometimes that's what's necessary. If we're gonna be honest, Draymond made a career off of it. But that's another conversation for another
I was literally about to go there. But
Dylan Brooks ain't no Draymond. We just gonna keep that a beam.
Dylan Brooks ain't that far from Draymond.
He ain't.
If we just gonna be
You think about early? You think about early Draymond. Early Draymond was dropping about 17, 16.
Early Draymond was dropping about 12.
Is Draymond a Hall of Fame?
But he was getting you 7 dimes.
My nigga dropped 30 against Braun. He dropped 31 game against Braun. Not against Braun, but against.
Draymond is a Hall of Famer because of Steph.
All right, I can't let what's going on around it. He's a Hall of Famer.
I tell you what,
is Dylan Brooks ever gonna be even sniffing the doorway of the Hall of Fame?
If he stayed with Ja, he might.
If Memphis win 2 chips, he going.
Memphis ain't gonna win 2 chips.
How you know that?
Boy, I know that.
Them boys is young as hell.
Do we know?
Yes. You know why? Because niggas gonna want their money. Ja gonna want a bigger market. Ja is going to want the big, and he's gonna want to leave Memphis for what happened to him this year.
I doubt
he gonna play out that contract,
smooth,
and he gonna leave. I guarantee you. 3 years from now, I want to have the same conversations about the job.
They the number 2 seed.
Yeah,
ain't like they're a struggling team.
The team is young as hell.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand all that. I really, really do understand.
You got Jones, Tyson Jones backing up.
The market isn't big enough for Ja, and Ja don't have the mindset of Giannis.
But okay, let's table that.
30,
let's table that. Mm-hmm. If Draymond didn't have them championships, would he be Hall of Fame?
No.
Okay, then. But that you just made my point.
No.
They are the same player. One just has champs, and one had chips, and one don't.
Hey, I don't see him getting chips.
That's all I'm saying. That's something we can't really speak to. I'm talking about skill set wise.
Oh, skill set wise.
They both do the same thing. They play defense, and they can get you some trash points on a cleanup.
Did he make first team all D?
Who?
Dylan Brooks.
No.
Draymond did.
Yeah, I mean, Draymond is a better defender than him, sure, but I'm saying that they not that far apart in terms of skill level. Let's just keep it real here. Okay. Like I say, and Draymond winning that defensive award had a lot to do with the Warriors dominating and winning. Let's call it what it is. Because when your team winning 73 games and shit like that, all of a sudden everybody started looking good. Who 6 man? Okay, Andre's maybe 6 man of the year. This person might be coach of the year. This person might be this.
Had no 6 man of the year over there.
Shit, he could have. He could have.
So smooth. Last week, 2 weeks ago, we said we gave our predictions on the finals. We need your predictions.
Who y'all have?
Who you got coming out the East? Who you got coming out the West? And who you got winning?
Out the East, I think it's gonna be either. Do I gotta pick one team?
Yep.
Damn.
Yep. We got to pick, or you can say, because I think I said my finals. And I said who's gonna win. I think at the end. No, I didn't say it.
I got Boston coming out the East.
Okay.
And from the West, man, the West just so deep, dog. Say it.
Lean into it. Hell nah. Lakers ain't coming out no goddamn way.
I'm going Warriors, dog.
Exactly.
I'm going Warriors.
Warriors looking real shaky right now.
Warriors starting to wake up.
Hey, I'm
Andrew
going
Wiggins.
Sacramento is a younger Warriors.
Andrew Wiggins got to get acclimated, man.
I'm going.
The Warriors are facing themselves
and
right now.
If the Warriors get knocked
looking
out,
good.
If the Warriors get knocked out, I would say the Lakers. That's what I would say. If
I'm
the
not
Warriors going down first round, I'm going Lakers.
And I want to retract my statement, by the way. Because if Giannis ain't all the way healthy, then Milwaukee don't stand a chance.
That's true.
Because Miami was like they. Miami
I was going to say 76ers, but Embiid down.
That's what I be saying.
Water is wet.
But so that's why I'm saying that speaks to my other point when I was saying on the pod, nigga. Longevity matters. That shit not getting injured, you being consistent for so long, that shit matters. Niggas break down, niggas get injured. That's just a part of the game.
That's all I'm looking at right now. From the East, right now, it just look like Boston is more healthy. Looks like they path to the chip is going to be easier. So that's the only reason why I said them. But if everything was how it's supposed to be, I would have said the 76ers are Milwaukee. You get what I'm saying? It's just they have no resistance right now because they hurt, and you hurt in the first round. Mm-hmm. You missing games in the first round. And then you got
a lot of big names out in the first round, too.
You know what I'm saying? And you got to, let's say they do come back semi-healthy and they meet, the 76ers meet goddamn Boston in the conference finals. Motherfucker, you got to be all the way healthy to deal with them niggas. Mm-hmm. If anybody semi-off, y'all going to lose, no matter what you scoring.
That shit hard.
Same thing with Milwaukee. You know, y'all got to be all the way healthy to deal with them. Now, if Boston get hurt, somebody get hurt, then that changes the game. Mm-hmm. You know, right now, Boston is the most healthy team over there. And they got 2 stars playing like stars.
I got my Lakers going, dog. I got my Lakers going.
How many games?
In the finals? 6.
Ooh, hold on.
6.
I like the energy. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like the energy.
6.
Hold up, man.
And this what people understand, too. I've been talking shit to my brothers.
So the Lakers beating the Suns?
Lakers beating everybody. Yes, Lakers beating the Suns.
Okay.
You know why they beating the Suns? Because the Suns don't have no depth. Lakers got depth out the ass. That's why I've been telling niggas since the trade, we got so much depth off the bench. It's crazy. Now you insert Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves been cooking. I've been telling boys, watch out for Austin Reeves.
I've been said he was a hooper, though.
You got Schroeder. You got Russell. Even though they may be shaky, they can give you the points when you need it. They can get to the bucket. They can distribute.
Russell just trying to find a way to fit right now.
You got Hachimura. You got Rui.
Fitting,
Rui is that nigga.
He going back to 25 a night.
I'm telling you, bro. Braun don't have to score 30. He don't have to. He do it when he needs to. But let him be at his 25. Let him get his rebound, distribute. AD, as long as he can stay healthy, boys, it's a wrap.
I don't like how you just brush past that, though. That ain't no small feat.
It's not, but he healthy right now.
Right. So that reflects your prediction right now. But my prediction is factoring in the fact he's gonna get hurt. There's no way around it.
We good.
It's coming.
We good.
Let's plan for it.
We good. Say ain't water wet.
We good.
Exactly.
We good. And then we still got backups.
And then once that happens,
Braun will turn
gonna
up.
have to start carrying the load.
Yeah.
And Braun is 40. He's not gonna be able to carry the load all throughout the playoffs.
He ain't got to. Now he gonna lean up. Reeves gonna give you that 25 that you need. Somebody like that.
We ain't gonna jump out there and say 25. What? We ain't gonna do that.
My nigga just dropped 36.
He did.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's an anomaly. We ain't gonna say that. Okay, he good for 25 a night if it's that. No, he ain't got that long of a rap sheet for you to say that confidently.
Well, he averaging 18 right now.
Okay, then.
Consistently.
That's a big difference.
If somebody go out, his load gonna come up a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah,
But I mean, it's a little different when motherfuckers start game planning for you with game tape. Then it's a little harder to score at 18. I promise you.
I feel that.
But when you a secret coming off the bench, nobody really knows. Ain't no profile on you. Then it's easier. But when they say, okay, we gonna keep Austin Reeves on the left side of the court,
cool.
Make sure he check with the left hand, off guard him like this. Then we gonna see if he can produce.
But you still got to guard 1 through 5. So who else? Who else you gonna guard?
Got to guard Braun.
And Hachimura gonna get in there. Who gonna stop Russ? D'Angelo Russell gonna cook.
D-Russ self-check, man.
We got Vanderbilt. We got Vanderbilt. We got Beasley. Come on, man. We got some people that.
Plus he snitched. I ain't never forgave him.
Oh my God!
I ain't never forgave him for that. They got me
in the locker room.
They got me looking at him different.
Damn, he came back and apologized to everybody, man. He good,
man. Street nigga come back apologize for snitching. What's gonna be the consequence?
He ain't street. He ain't street. You said the rules different.
He wasn't a street nigga.
You said the rules different.
You want a street nigga.
He said the rules different. He's a civilian.
What my boy Whitey Bo just say? If you would sell me out about giving up the family recipe, then you would sell me out when the federal government is putting 30 in front of your face. But that's another conversation for another day. Yeah, Warriors in 6, man. We're going to stand by it. Steph out there doing work. Goddamn. Give my boy some help. Jesus Christ. Somebody.
He don't need no help. He don't need no help.
Shit.
He don't need no help.
He's 36.
He better drop 36.
He's 36.
He's 36, man. All right, we're going to get into some relationships. I know the women mad as hell. Well, I started out talking about sports.
Good. It's our time right now.
All right, we're going to get y'all what y'all came to see. We got sent a clip about 100 times. It was a skit. Before I press play.
Hold on, which clip is this?
Yeah,
though?
but it's a few skits that's out there.
It's the Capitol Grill skit.
Oh,
okay. So I was watching the other one with the girl in the living room. He had the plates.
That's it. That's what you're talking about.
One. That's the one.
So,
Okay.
Yes,
So for the ones who don't know what we're talking about, we're gonna go ahead and play this clip. We'll get y'all take on how this conversation.
Well, people so ungrateful in this day and age.
Y'all tell me what's so bad about me deciding to cook a home cooked meal for my girl.
No, everything is bad about that. Yes, someone said because it's our second day.
So what?
I expected you to take me to the Capitol Grill.
And we will go to the Capitol Grill.
When?
On another day. We went out last.
Keep his word. I have more. Rich take me out and do more.
I'm keeping my word.
No, you're
You
not
haven't
keeping
even.
your word.
You haven't
No,
even.
you're not.
You don't even know that yet.
Wait, no. Listen, you see this?
I see it. It's amazing.
It looks amazing.
It looks amazing.
It looks black, brown, crusty, dusty.
It looks
musty.
like you just want something to complain about to me.
It's not that I want something to complain about, but I expect you to stick by your word.
I am sticking by my word.
No, this is our second day.
Exactly. So how do you know?
We're going to Capitol Grill, and we're not going.
How do you know that though?
Because I'm here. What do you mean? No. Okay.
Yeah.
I appreciate the effort of you cooking,
Right.
but I wanted to go out with you. I want to have fun.
And we will, but I wanted to cook for you. I want to show you that. I want to show you versatility. It's easy for me to take you out.
This is too. No.
Yes, it's easy for me to take you out.
Okay, it's easy for you to
It takes a lot more thought to cook for somebody, right? That's all I'm saying.
I do not want this. You hear me? I don't want this. I expected more from you, and that's that. Like, come on.
So you wait until I cook up this meal just for you to decide that you don't. I told you we were coming to my house. What did you think?
That we're going to the Capitol to grill,
and we will go there eventually. But tonight you're at David's house eating my dinner.
So that means what? You do not keep your word, right?
I do keep my word.
You do not keep your word.
If I didn't keep my word, why? If I didn't keep my word, how did I cook you?
You don't have it. Just say you don't have it.
I absolutely have it.
Actually, tell me and have me expect maybe. Okay, I don't have it. I'm gonna cook something cute for her. She might like it. No, but you have to come over here expecting we're going somewhere, and we're not actually going. I don't like that. I don't. I can have do more for me than what you want to eat. No.
Well, guess what? Guess what? You're with me right now. Okay.
I'm with you right now.
Yes, we're on a date right now.
Exactly.
They didn't make the cut, and I did.
I'm with you right now.
They must have not did something right. I didn't lie to you about anything.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You told me we was going to the Capitol Grill.
And we will go to the Capitol Grill, but I decided to cook for you this time.
I need you to stick by your word.
I do.
You're not.
I always stick by my word.
No, you're not. No, you are not.
You were just over here complaining. You haven't even had one bite of this food.
I don't want to have.
You haven't even taken one bite out of it.
I expected to have.
Wow.
I expected more.
You shouldn't be expecting stuff so early on.
You shouldn't be lying to me so early.
I didn't lie.
You shouldn't be lying to me so early.
I didn't lie about anything.
I'm here for a reason, right?
This is the second day.
I'm here for a reason, right? I'm here for a reason, right?
Because you want to be here.
I expect to go to the Capitol, the grill. Okay, I want to go out. I don't say in. Okay, you should have told me that. You should communicate.
I communicated
like
with
men
you.
too. Like these y'all don't communicate. Y'all want to say that y'all have so much y'all don't. I can really have to pull up and take me where I need to go for real.
Why don't you go with them then?
Okay.
Why don't you go with them?
You're right.
Since they are so much better than me, then why don't you go with them?
It's better. It's about them keeping the stack and you keeping the zero.
I kept it.
That's what it
This is my house. I own this house. Okay.
You own this house?
Yes, I own this house.
Congratulations.
Yes, thank you. And I decided
to own a house. You can keep your word too.
I absolutely can.
Like you signed the lease, the mortgage. You can.
You are ungrateful. You are ungrateful.
I'm not ungrateful.
You're ungrateful.
You are a liar.
You are ungrateful. I ain't lie about nothing. You're ungrateful.
You're false. You probably.
Forget it. You know what? Yeah, just forget it. Just give me my food back. Yeah, give me my food back. I will cook it for another woman. That she'll be appreciative. Because you know what? You ain't the woman for me.
Alright, I'm happy.
You ain't the woman for me.
I wouldn't even sit up there and argue that long, boy. We supposed to be going to Capitol Grill. Look, baby, look, I just wanted to cook for you. You know what I'm saying? This is the grill I wanted to do
You
for
threw her off, Smoke. You didn't tell her that.
And then if she would have said, but I came over here to get out.
No, you wrong, Smooth.
Get out.
You wrong.
Man. Bro.
You wrong, Smooth.
Bro.
You told that woman you was taking her to Capitol Grill. She get over there and you decide for yourself that you gonna cook your own meal for her.
This is Smooth's Capitol Grill, bitch.
Did you tell her that?
Hey, I didn't tell her which Capitol Grill we was going to. I said Capitol Grill. You assumed we was going to the company Capitol Grill.
Wrong,
This is Smooth's was Capital Grill.
You wrong.
Capital Grill with one L,
Yeah,
not two L's. I thought it was two L's.
Hey. So I'd have been wrong if I'd have said, you know what? Yeah, we is going to Capital Grill.
You cooked with a grill?
I got in the car with her, hit the block, and pulled up to my house. Ta-da!
She thought she was going to a restaurant.
Man,
She got dressed
that's
up.
the problem.
She got dressed up.
Everybody trying to be seen. She trying to be seen.
All she, look, I think it was the principle, Smooth. All she wanted you to do was keep your word.
No.
Had you
He
said
kept his word.
Had you said,
She had
yo,
grill. Huh? She had a grilled steak there, right?
she had a steak. She had steak, potatoes, and like vegetable. But had you said, yo, baby, you know,
Ungrateful, bro.
I would like to cook for you. Come over, let me cook for you. This is what I'm gonna have on the menu. That's different than I'm gonna take you out to Capitol Grill and
She
you
failed
pull up
the test.
and boom.
She failed the test.
What test?
She failed the test. She trying to be seen, spend all this man money. First off, he went to buy them steaks. Them steaks by themselves, it's probably like $25. I gotta cook these motherfuckers.
For a pack of two.
No, these days shit is up, boy. In this
Nigga.
climate, eggs is $3, boy.
Those wasn't even ribeyes. Shut up.
He said, yeah, flank steak. Flank steak on the plate. Hold on, fam.
They wasn't even ribeyes. Come on, Smooth.
man.
He had some pork steaks.
Hey, I don't care what you talking about. I'm shooting my niggas some bail, man. I'm
He
shooting
gave
them
us
some
some
bail.
pork steaks.
I'm shooting them some bail, dog.
No, bro.
Took his time out to cook for this woman, bro. Everything.
Now listen, that part I agree with.
That boy had the intimacy level, you know what I'm saying, trying to get that off the ground. Mm-hmm. And she just blew all that. Like, nigga, I don't give a fuck about none of this. And said, nigga, we supposed to be at Capitol Grill right now. My friends is waiting on me up there. You supposed to be proposing to me and all that type of shit. You know how women do. You know what I'm saying? Man, bye.
The cooking and being thoughtful and all that takes time. I get it. He want an intimate environment. I get that. But it just had to be communicated. Had it been communicated,
Bro, he
I don't
said,
know.
hey, you coming to Capitol Grill?
and it was the second date. You don't think that's a little sketchy?
Obviously it wasn't. She pulled up to the crib.
Cause she thinking they about to get in the car and leave.
If a
He
nigga
talking about, come in the house real quick, you know, I'm gonna change.
Wow.
You know how niggas do, let me change real quick, you know what I mean? We gonna head out. Then she come in the house and oh, look, I got your dinner already made. She said dinner made.
Got you some Prosecco.
You feel me?
A little bit of broccoli.
Let me check this video real
Flank
quick.
steak.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me see if she had on the right attire.
Instead of paying $250, he felt he could just spend $50. It'd be good.
Man, where that video at? Let me see.
He wasn't
Let me see
making-
that video. You ain't gotta play it.
But see, I think also, man, we gotta ask ourselves, like, what happened on the first date? Because I feel like that's very indicative of the mindset coming to this one. Let's say the first date, they went on a coffee
Bro,
date.
she ain't got a Capitol Grill attire on.
She got a top and some jeans.
Bro, that is not Capitol Grill attire. Every woman that's going to a nice steakhouse gonna have that dress on, that thing on.
Not necessarily.
Not no
Not
fucking
necessarily.
jeans.
Not necessarily.
Ain't no fucking thing. You know what I'm talking about?
He got a
Hey, I'm
point.
just saying, bro.
Hold on.
I knew I wasn't tripping, bro.
Hold on.
I knew it, bro. I ain't trying to
I gotta
hear it,
give
bro.
him
If she had heels on,
No.
a lot of women will wear that top. They'll wear a top like that with some jeans and some
A lot
heels.
of ratchet
gang.
women. A lot
No,
of
man.
never been nowhere women.
Smooth.
She talking like she go to these places all the time. Look at that.
I'm gonna ask you a question. And this gonna
That's all I'm
this
saying,
gonna
bro.
throw you under.
That's all I'm saying. Look at that picture, bro.
I didn't even think about it.
No.
You right, though. You right about that.
Almost. Y'all almost right.
You're not in it.
And let me tell you how y'all wrong.
Yeah, bro.
Let me tell you how y'all wrong.
That's all
Right?
I'm saying, bro.
We've been to Steak 48, right?
Right.
Were we buttoned down to the T?
It's been us, though.
That ain't what I
It's us,
asked.
though.
That's
Hold
not
on.
what I asked.
Hold on.
That's different.
Hold on. Wait.
Were we buttoned down to
No,
the T?
no.
What we had on? Crew shit.
Right.
Jeans,
different, though.
sneakers.
Right. But
He in there.
She had on a blouse, jeans,
Listen
and probably some heels.
Listen to me, dog. Listen to him.
context. Oh, this is second date. Me and you trying to get to know each other. We are still in the let's impress each other stage. You're right. Me and my old lady could go to damn whatchamacallit in some sweatpants and a t-shirt right now. But we've been married for how long? You see what I'm saying? They on their second date. This to still impress
So it's
you
dressing
stage.
to
This
impress.
still right. You or you should be. If I call you on for a second date and you show up like that,
Bro.
and we supposed to be going to Capitol Grill, let's just be real. If it's our second date and we going to a fancy steakhouse, we gonna get dressed down.
That's real shit.
We gonna get booted
And if
up.
she
We
not
gonna
dressed
brush
down,
teeth.
I'm like, what the fuck is that?
She
You
got
gotta go
on a
change.
blouse, some jeans,
She got
and she
on-
probably had on some heels.
She got on a Forever 21 outfit.
That's real talk,
chill
bro.
out, bro.
That's real,
That's
bro.
real, bro.
You see that. You see that.
Hey, that's
You see
the
bro.
only reason why I wanted to see the
Come
video.
on, man.
What she got on.
She got a
You see
little.
that.
She got a little midriff showing.
Now, if
That's
she
a little
had
dressy.
something on,
that
if she
ain't
had some
dressy,
shit
gang.
on,
With
then
blue
yeah.
jeans?
Bro, she got blue jeans on, bro.
Blue jeans. Women wear blue jeans and heels all the time.
Nah, bro.
Bro.
This gonna be a poll right here. Do women wear
We ain't
blue
letting you
jeans
ride with that.
Or you
going to a
wearing
nice
blue-
restaurant? Blue jeans
on
and
the
heels.
second date.
Blue
on the
jeans
second
and
date.
heels.
You just meeting this brother, because that's what it is.
Blue jeans and heels.
You wearing blue jeans and heels. With matter of fact, look, y'all gonna see
She
the
probably
video.
had no heels
Is
on, though.
you
She probably
wearing
had
that?
some-
She got some
She had on the
California
flip- Yeah, she had on the flip flop. You wearing that bullshit that she wearing? Let us know. We gonna take a poll on that.
Hey,
I knew I wasn't tripping
I'm
down.
fighting for y'all. I'm fighting for y'all.
She got on some black and white dunks.
Talking about State 48. No, I'm talking about Capitol Grill. Get outta here.
Chili's. Change your plans. We going to Chili's.
Get out of here, bro.
I ain't see- you ain't know you should be dressed like that. Nah, we ain't doing that.
I didn't know I ain't have to put in this much
She
effort.
came over with the Crocs in sport mode.
I was trying to treat you like you had some essence in you.
You don't get the fuck out this car.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro.
I'm taking you back
You know
home.
what I'm saying?
You missed the assignment. You didn't come dressed prepared for the assignment. And that's the only thing. See, that's the thing. See, I was gonna ride with it until Smooth introduced that. I didn't even think about
when
that.
When I first watched it, I was like, maybe she got a point. Maybe. And then I watched it a couple more times. And something was just in me like, man, look at this woman, bro. She ain't even in that type of gear to go to that
She had
type
on
of
earrings.
place. You know what I'm saying? And I say, oh no, ain't no dude finna take her out like that, bro. Ain't no dude taking her out
regular.
like that.
Yeah, regular.
I told you, bro, ain't no dude, man, ain't nobody taking her to no
so first
Capitol
off,
Grill,
first
State
off,
48, bro.
It was a skit.
I'm trying to leave that out. We gonna talk about it like it was real.
The nigga put
We always do.
the nigga put Hawaiian punch in the wine glass.
That's all I'm saying, bro. When I start analyzing what was going on, I say, nah, bro. This ain't it, bro.
With a flake steak. You know what? She do got a point. She do got a little point. That's the thing. Both of them got points. Both of them got points. But it's just like, come on, my nigga. Both of y'all violated. He violated because he didn't communicate what he was going. He didn't tell her that the Capitol Grill he wanted to go to had one L and not two L's. So that's what he messed up at. You see what I'm saying? She messed up for coming dressed like this, gang. We not going to no expensive steakhouse and you dressed in Forever 21 attire. That ain't happening, bro.
For now on, if y'all doing skits out there, please, bro, understand like the visual part has to match the level of whatever you talking about, bro. So if she'd have been dressed to the nine,
Right.
you know how them ladies said dressed to the gods. If she'd have been like that, she'd have had a valid point to
Right.
be upset on this shit. But dressed in a Forever 21 outfit, fam, trying to go to Capitol Grill or someplace like that, a man gonna look at you crazy. Like, come on, man. You at this point, really, you ain't even worth the steak on the table. You should have got Burger King.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? That's what you dressed for.
She done pulled up Capitol Grill and some dunks, man. His date is over. This is over, bro. I wish you the best. Uber XL. And that's the thing. I'ma still do you right. Uber XL to get your ass to the house. But this shit is over with, gang. I ain't Nope. On second date, you still supposed to be trying to impress me. I'm the one spending the money.
That tells me you never been nowhere in your life.
Man, hell nah.
You don't know no
So,
elegancy.
I
you
ain't
don't know
taking
no
it off
class.
of her. I don't
Nothing,
care.
bro.
I ain't taking it out.
Your word was your word.
That's true. And again, I can't defend that one. As a man, you gotta keep it G. You see what I'm saying? But like I say, both of them violated. Both of them violated on this, and this is.
I wonder how he was dressed.
You know what?
Exactly.
Now we gotta hold our judgment until we see his face.
Exactly.
This nigga got on the tank top. No,
Especially with the damn, he got the red Koolaid Hawaiian punch.
wow.
There wasn't even no wine. Could have at least had a fake wine bottle.
You know what I'm saying?
Kool-Aid by hand. That was dedicated to you. All right, man. We're gonna keep this thing moving. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a bit controversial. There was a woman that was saying that her husband has to buy her a house, or it will not work. It's another controversial clip they sent to us about 20 times.
He got up and left, right?
I don't know. I think it's a show called Married at First Sight that comes from. I think. But that was the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like it's like the context of that show, the dynamics, for everybody who's not familiar, is and this is my old lady again watching this, be having me caught up in it.
I know. I already know the dynamics.
Come on, man. But yeah, so it's like they all, fill out applications to be on this show. And in these applications, they write down, they type. I like them dark skin. I like her, long hair or whatever the case may be. And then I like her, in this type of career field and blah, blah, blah. Or I want her to be a stay-at-home mom or whatever. So they put your application in and they pair you with somebody whose application looks similar to yours. And then what happens is that you meet this person on the first day of the show. You never seen them. You meet them at the altar. So it's like he go out, he got the tux on, he prepared for her to walk down the aisle. He don't know what the hell he getting into. She get dressed up in her dress. She walk down the aisle. She don't know what the hell she getting into. They don't see each other until the wedding day. And that's the first episode or first couple episodes. And then after that, you know what I'm saying? Like they, get married and then they go immediately to live together or they honeymoon, whatever the case may be. And then at that point is where they get to know each other from. So seems to me like this scenario was presented here. He came down the aisle. He seen her because she is an attractive woman. And he's like, oh, I'm good. This fit my type. And then they get it to the crib and start getting to know each other and discussing expectations.
She's a gold digger. So found out she's a gold digger.
Yeah. That right there is the context. But she basically saying, like, my husband got to buy me a house. And no, I'm not helping out. I ain't pitching in nothing. My name will go on the deed. But I ain't helping with nothing. Nathaniel. So does she have a point? Or is she being selfish?
To engagement as far as like what he wanted in his woman, then she got a point. But hey, if you ain't want no stay-at-home mom and all that type of shit, and I don't even know. I would have to see this episode dynamics.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying on what he wanted. But if that's what you asked for, because obviously on that show, if y'all familiar, they don't pair you with somebody that's just off for what you didn't want. It'd be a few things off because nobody's perfect, but it'd be similar to what your card said. So, in my opinion, knowing that, that's what you asked for. You knew what you was getting. What you mad about?
So if he wanted a stay-at-home wife and all this stuff, that would be acceptable.
Yeah, because she got to go on the deed. She got to.
Yeah. Because that's the dynamics of a traditional relationship.
Yeah.
Like the man buy the house, the man make the money, the man bring in all the income, she take care of the house. Yeah, that's what it is. That's the dynamics. But see, I think it's the disconnect in it because he sounded a bit just too shocked. So I don't know. Maybe she might have lied on her card and said she was cool with something and wasn't. But she don't seem like a stay-at-home type of person. She seemed like somebody that got a bag. Because this for her to have that expectation. One, she dressed fly as hell. You know what I'm saying? Her hair's done, nails is done, all that stuff is done already. So you could tell she maintains a certain lifestyle. She got a certain income coming up. But I think the expectations of it is like, yeah, I mean, I may make some money, but buying a house is not my responsibility. You are my husband.
You know what we're missing though? When he said, why didn't you approach me with we can save? Right. So obviously that wasn't on the card. Right. Her being a stay-at-home mom.
That's true.
You get what I'm saying? So obviously he had some type of expectation of her working and putting towards their lifestyle. Yeah, so now understanding that and me rethinking on that, he validating his point now.
Something. You gotta put something towards it. Yeah, not saying you gotta match what I'm putting in, but you gotta contribute at least your portion.
Yeah, I almost skipped over that too, but yeah, he did tell her that. Like you just want me to do it? Why don't you say we? So obviously she works like he said, and that's the only way I put it together because he said she put herself together and all that. And looking at her, yeah, she looks put together. She looks like she can handle herself. So yeah, she wrong.
But would you not say that certain women that look a certain way can get away with certain demands?
Definitely.
From certain people, yeah.
Definitely.
From certain people, yeah.
Just like men will look a certain way.
Yeah.
And get away with certain demands.
Yeah, but they don't get away with everybody. Some people know they bullshit. See they bullshit coming a mile away and let them go.
But the irony is they don't even want them type of people.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? You run into a motherfucker like that who can actually stand on their square. Oh, this sounds great. Oh, you ain't gonna let me do what I want? Oh, yeah, I'm out. That's how I go. But Yeah, no, I think it just sheds a light on, a lot of women who's not willing to work with a man as far as getting to the expectation that we both have for down the line. They just expect a man to go out there, hey, work harder, make more money, and then get us this lifestyle that I want. Now, sure, I'm making my money or whatever, but my money spent on me. My money ain't for the house now. We ain't doing all that. But you go ahead, you the man, you take care of the house and all of that. I'm going to go keep buying these expensive bags. I'm going to go keep spending all this money out to eat on DoorDash, whatever the case may be, just doing what I want to do. And I'm not willing to save and willing to buckle down and take this next year and a half and get dirty and not spend no money. Let's cook every night. A lot of women don't have that mindset.
Yeah, understand, if we get a divorce, I want half of all this shit that I didn't help build.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just reap the benefits of this shit and I want it all.
Yeah. Or just like we said, the woman may be well off, so she may be just used to a certain lifestyle. Mm-hmm. And you talking about saving. So, whoa, that means I got to cut back on what I'm used to doing and the lifestyle that I'm used to living so we can afford this house that me and you both dream about. No. I need to be able to maintain what I like to do and then us get the house anyway. That's the mindset.
I remember that.
Is that fair?
We was talking about on one show, they were supposed to save together.
Yeah.
He saved this shit.
She had nothing.
Right?
Nathan.
I had about all this.
Right? So, but her mindset coming into that, because again, I try to identify with how people think. Her mindset is that my lifestyle was this way already. And if we getting together and we both, got aspirations of this, aspirations for that, sure, we could get there. But you know how men are, like, we ready to buckle down. Let's cut everything off, all extras.
Yep.
Let's do what we got to do to get to the spot.
Yep.
Most women are not willing to sign up for that.
At all.
Especially if they used to live in a certain lifestyle. Mm-hmm. I'm used to going to get my massages every week. I'm used to spending $400 on my hair every couple of weeks. I'm used to getting my makeup done. It costs this amount of money. I'm used to these expensive shoes I buy or whatever her vices are. I'm used to going out to eat every other day or every day.
We got to slow all that down.
You see what I'm saying? So when she run into a man and he talking about, now you got to cut all that so we can get to this, a lot of women not willing to get dirty for that.
Super uncomfortable.
Because they feel like, well, shit, if I got to decrease my lifestyle, what the hell are you doing here?
Which is sad. But sometimes that's how you got to take a few steps back to elevate.
Yep.
In my opinion, ain't even a few steps back.
It's low key, it's really not, though. Because it ain't like your literary life is changing. You just, the extra expenses that you normally do in your day-to-day life, you just cutting back on some of those.
But what it is, you say extra. When let's say you've been doing that 5-10 years, that ain't extra expensive no more. That's my baseline.
You made
lifestyle.
it part of your routine.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, that's my daily life.
It's my baseline lifestyle.
I feel that.
Damn.
But even still, a lot of that is still what we just, because we want it. Mm-hmm. Like women getting their nails done. Like some women don't have to. Or even if you do, why spend $200 when you can spend $100? You can still get some nice nails. Yes, it is. No. I'm not doing it. Yes, we are. Because there's a difference. No, and I know there's a difference between getting your nails done, getting all the crazy designs, getting the fake diamonds, whatever it is, all that stuff.
That part is true.
Versus just getting a nice set.
That
simple.
Part is true.
You don't have to get the extra designs. And it's not as much. And it's still nice. It looks presentable.
Even I go to the nail shop, bro. Them women ain't getting their nails done for no $100 no more, bro. It ain't happening. Feet and hands with the lashes. I don't even do the lashes. I'm with the funny.
You do lashes,
but,
bro. I see you.
I was looking at you today. I wonder why your shit was a little. Shit was a little flipped.
I see it. You got the package.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if she going in there and being modest, bro. Like, she's being super modest. She got to get the eyebrows. Maybe the lashes, the nails on her hands and feet, bro. That's over $100, bro.
Of course, all that guess.
But wait though, also
but just nails.
Also, no, because again, we gotta speak to the quality of nails. Like all nails not created equal. It may be a gel type
or
of nail.
Acrylic.
Yes.
Yes.
So that's just like her looking at you and saying, you got What those is? Air Max on? Probably cost $100 something. Okay, you know what, baby? Those Air Max look good, but why don't you just go get the Reebok pumps instead of those Nike Air Maxes?
I'm with the AIs.
It's gonna look presentable. No,
Most
the AIs is over $102. We ain't gonna let you get the AIs. We gonna let you get the AIs.
The questions $80.
If you can go get the Reebok pumps instead of the Nike Air Maxes you got on, you gonna look at her and say, hell no, I'm used to wearing these type of shoes. I ain't about to go get no motherfucking ponies
That's real.
to put on my feet because they look presentable.
You have a valid point, but here's the difference with your example. Shoes, I keep these for 2, 3, 4, 5 years.
Right.
The nails, that's every 2 weeks.
But if she's living modest, she gonna keep them for the month.
No.
Yes, because you got to realize if a woman is living modest, bro, or she got a job like a RN or something, she a nurse or something, you know, they can't get them crazy shits. They can get their nails done, maybe white tip, maybe if they lenient over there.
But that's not 200, 250.
You know what I'm saying? But that's still a regular nail, right? So she can keep that for a month and be cool. She not hitting her hands on nothing. She always putting gloves on, all that type of shit there. So yeah, she can do that for
110, 120 with the tip.
Bro, 110, 120 ain't going,
with the
bro.
tip.
It ain't going.
Yeah, it is.
You know what the wild part
He'll
is?
tell you, bro, that ain't going, bro.
You know what the wild part is that men put all this pressure on women to uphold beauty standards, right? And then we'll get in a relationship with them and talk like you talking. And then when they start just dropping down completely, not getting their hair done, not getting their nails done, not got the big ass T-shirt on around the house and regular bullshit on, you like, damn, man, you don't even get fly for it no more. But then we get to talking like this. Well, no, you can decrease it a little. No. That's what attracted you to her.
Yes.
She needs to maintain what attracted you to her.
Until we have certain expenses that comes up. And if we have a certain goal, some things gonna have to be sacrificed. I might have to go once a month with getting my haircut instead of twice a month. I'm going once now. It's the small things that's gonna add up. I can't go out with the boys 3 times a month. I can only go 1 time. Like it's small things like that take adjustment to that's gonna help you out long term.
I cannot hate, bro. Beauty on a woman, bro, it's a different scale, bro.
Definitely. It is absolutely. It don't even compare.
Definitely.
You know
Don't even compare.
So we can go through not getting our hair cut for 3-4 months.
Cool.
And be good. Throw that hat on, have a personal line at the crib, to get the little shape up and be out the door. Women can't do that, bro.
Yeah, they can.
They can't do
No,
that.
it's gonna look terrible, bro.
The closest they get to that is box braids and shit like that.
Yeah.
But even that costs them initially up front. And then they gotta, you know what I'm saying? They gotta take care of that shit. So bam, that's the scale they playing on. And they ain't even nails. We ain't even talking getting the eyebrow. If your girl got bushy eyebrows, she gotta get her shit done every 2 weeks or she gonna look like a wolf.
Well, guess
We
what?
can't have that. You represent me when you step out the house.
Like we gotta learn how to trim our beards and do our edges. They better learn how to do their eyebrows. That's a fact. That's a fact.
You trying to have her in a mirror with the gym star.
That's a fact.
Nope. Gonna be on you, boy.
If I gotta make sacrifices, so can you.
Bro, this boy tripping, bro.
Again, I'm not saying
Now, if she's willing
don't
to
do
that,
your nails.
that's cool.
I'm not saying don't do your nails. I'm just saying instead of spending $250, babe, that's $500 a month that you spending on nails, babe. Do you need to spend $500 on nails? You can still get your nails done, but it costs us $200, $250 instead of $500 a month. Like that go a long way.
Yeah, but man, I'm telling you, bro, beauty for your woman, bro. Like I would love to see my woman cute every day. I know it's not possible. Because it's tiresome.
I don't want to see my girl cute every day.
But I need to see you cute every day.
I want to look forward to something. If you look good all the time, like then when you look bumpy, I'm like, oh damn, like then of course. But if you back and forth,
Shit that be making me mad about.
no, that's the truth.
Shit that make me mad.
No, that's the
because
truth.
he'll get so dug in on the point to where he start losing logic in terms of explaining.
Nope.
Why in the fuck would you want to see your girl look good every day? Stop it, man. That's not true,
If
man.
you already look good, you already look good. Now, if you want to be exceptional, then I get it. When she dressed up, when y'all go on a nice date, and she taking her time, she got the heels
we are physical
on.
creatures. In my opinion, I would want to see every woman cute every day.
But you attracted to your girl, but you attracted to your girl whether she dressed up or dressed down, right?
That's true.
Yeah, but
that's what I'm saying.
But if she wouldn't have been dressed up when I met her, we wouldn't be together
at all.
My girl wasn't dressed up when we met.
Then you are an exception. But the fact is that more times than not, when you run into this woman, you see somebody like, damn, she bad as hell. Like more times than not, that's what brings you to her.
I don't agree.
And I'm not saying I'm not. If you
I don't agree with that.
If you'd have met your woman, look. If you'd have,
I'll go ahead and get your point, but I'm gonna tell you why I don't agree.
let's say you met your woman like in person first, all this shit in person, and you saw she was just straight bummy. I'm talking nothing on. Like,
okay.
You wouldn't even spoke to that woman.
Hoodie, joggers,
no.
slides.
But she looked at bummy with nothing. Her hair not done. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, you going extreme. You going
bro,
all the way
that ain't
bummy.
extreme, because
you going
those
all the way
talking
bummy.
about cutting.
I'm just talking about. I'm talking about regular. That's
yeah, but you can meet a chick
There's
regular.
a difference between regular and bummy. There's levels.
But
regular
what's
is above bummy.
Because if I'm talking about meeting a chick regular, you know what I'm saying? She got her hair done. It may not been the right then and there, but it's done. You get what I'm saying? Her eyebrows is done. Her nails she probably got one broken nail or something.
Okay.
She's still cute.
Yes.
She just ain't at the top of her game. Like she would be if I was to say, hey baby, look, I'm trying to take you on a date Friday. You understand? She gonna go get to the top of the game.
Yes. So if you looking if I'm attracted to you regular, I've talked about this all the time. And women get approached all the time with they have a hat on, they have a big ass hoodie on, some joggers, some slides, or some tennis shoes, whatever. They look super regular and they get approached by men all the time.
She's looking cute regular.
No,
if she
again,
looking bummy regular,
to them they feel bummy,
bro.
To them they feel bummy.
Well, we ain't talking about their standards. We talking about ours.
Bro,
If you are attractive in your, for the most part, natural state, now, and she can have her hair done, but she got a hat on, whatever. Like she not full. What I'm saying is fully makeup, dressed to the nine. Like she just everyday, just low casual.
I'm not saying
if you look attractive like that, I can only imagine how you're gonna look when you start putting that shit on.
You know what I'm saying? She can have her eyebrows done, no makeup.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? She's still looking cute, though.
If you cute, you cute. I'm not saying her clothes are torn and she got one slide and one off. Like, no.
So women come outside like that, though.
I ain't saying like
what
that.
I'm saying is she got construction hands because she don't get her nails done.
That's
her hair's
real.
in a damn ponytail.
All day,
She
every
got
day.
on some big ass sweats. She got on like a tank top, loose. You can see them. Like, we gonna look at her and she gonna be cool. Now, don't get me wrong. If she got body, sure, you're going to still try to do your thing because you're trying to smash. But I'm talking about if she's in a room with other women who are made up, dressed up, she's getting looked over, fam. Let's call it what it is, bro.
Like this.
Y'all putting, look, y'all added context.
No.
Y'all added context. We went
Wait.
We went from approaching at a store or something like that.
I'm talking about
putting
period.
them in a room.
I'm talking about period. I'm talking about when you meet her. Because again, when you meet that woman, you got a roster of chicks. Let's call it what it is. You ain't completely single. So if you see her looking out like that and you think about your roster, no, I got some nines on my shit. She ain't getting looked at like that.
Is she cute?
She's cute, yes.
She might get a chance.
Nah, I don't know, bro. I can't see that, bro.
Because if she's looking
You're
like
right.
that,
She may get a chance.
If she's looking like that,
ain't get no play in the room.
If she's looking like that as what's considered her worst, I can only imagine how she gonna look when she got a fitted dress on with some heels and she actually done and made up.
Or she don't know how to put the shit on.
Exactly.
That's a different conversation.
No. That is a very common conversation.
That's a different
There
conversation.
are a lot of women who are gorgeous.
That's a different
And
conversation.
can't dress for shit.
Yep.
Don't know how to do their
all
hair.
that is true.
Can't walk in heels. Don't know how to
Hygiene
sweat.
not
Looking like Bambi.
Hygiene
Looking
not
crazy,
together.
fam. So again, that is a risk, and we ain't gonna sit here and talk like, yeah. I mean, she look like that, but I know when she put that shit on. Sometimes they don't know. They don't know how to put the shit on.
Well, they dating you, so they should be able to elevate themselves.
All I'm saying is that most men ain't gonna have that type of patience.
Exactly.
If we approaching a chick like that and she look, it got to be some body involved. Okay, she got ass on her. Okay, she got some decent. She got decent shape. Bet we gonna get the number. We trying to smash that. But in terms of when you say you out at the grocery store, you see a chick. She might have came home from I don't know a damn conference or something event. And she got on a dress and you like what the. Who is this?
Exactly.
It's gonna be a different fervor in which you approach her. The other chick, you'll be like, all right, man, I can get to her when I get done pumping my gas. I get out the
It's the
But the
meaning.
other chick, you gonna approach in a whole different. Hey, sweetheart, how you doing? My name is such and such. Like you gonna have P's and Q's dotted. So I mean, T's crossed, I's dotted. We're not gonna sit here and act like those two type of women get approached the same. They don't.
They don't get approached the same.
Okay,
The
yeah,
women that
that's
got
all
an
I'm
ass
saying.
out or fully dressed up and all that stuff, you gonna approach them a little differently. The woman that's looking a little more homely, more chill.
He say homely.
Homely.
More chill.
Let's look up homely.
Like we just said, sweats, a hoodie, they got a hat on, they may have some ones on or something.
You're not approaching her with as much fervor as you would with a chick who's dressed legitimate.
I'm probably gonna approach her with a little more respect because she that all the way down to the T, dressed up to the nine.
Something is wrong with you, fool.
I mean, it really
Something wrong
is,
with you,
man.
bro.
And this
Maybe.
shit is
Every man, bro.
So what?
Just
Maybe.
about every man on this planet would say they would want to see every woman on this planet close to being gorgeous every day.
This man said he don't want to see his woman look
tripping,
good
bro.
every day.
You
He
don't-
said
I'm
he's
saying
going to
it ain't
approach
a
a woman
requirement.
who's dressed homely
Ain't
with
a
more
requirement.
fervor than he's going to approach a woman who's dressed down. It doesn't make sense,
we
man.
not
When you say
saying
dressed
it's
up,
a-
how we talking about
I'm
dressed up?
talking about regular. Come from a conference. I ain't talking about assed out, dress all up, ass showing at the club. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking
Okay.
about a chick who just may have a regular happy hour dress on.
She's going to happy hour.
That's
She
it,
just looks
that's
like
all.
she's going
Fresh
to happy
off
hour.
work,
every day.
do something. She
She's
got
not
some,
all the way
some
up.
light heels on.
She
nice
ain't
little.
nowhere close to the bottom.
That's it. You approaching that woman differently than you are a homely chick. You are. And you can say you're not, but that's a fucking lie. It's a lie. One chick is going to be a bit more priority.
Just like when you and your girl got to go do something in the morning, right? Y'all just getting out of bed. Half her time going to be in that mirror.
Yes.
She going to brush her teeth. She going to do something with her hair.
Mm-hmm.
She if her eyebrows together, she not gonna touch them. If they not, she gonna put that little eyeshadow shit on. You know what I'm saying? So you
what
gotta
you're
really
talking
doing and that's just being regular. Y'all not going no real serious. Y'all may be going to y'all son game. Y'all may be going, you know what I'm saying, to
She just putting it on to look presentable. Yes.
That's all. That's it right there.
Or just think a motherfucker that's fresh off of work. They just be at work. She got the work fit on. A nice blouse, maybe a skirt, some pants or whatever, some flats or whatever, some decent. Like, she's going to get approached a little differently than a chick who's homely.
Homely. That's real talk.
That's just reality. And that's what I'm saying.
And if it's my opinion, I would want to see girls right there and above every day.
For sure. For sure. And any way that I can help with that, let me know. So I can facilitate it.
But we need something to look forward to, right?
Yeah, but her getting to that peak situation is going to be something to
looking
look
forward
forward to.
If you always looked handsome every single day, fresh cut,
Well, I
fresh
do.
line.
I always look handsome.
What are we talking about here?
That's terrible example.
If your hair wasn't cut,
What are we talking about?
that's like you getting a haircut and being crispy lined every single day, mustache done, beard done, all that stuff every single day. You won't have nothing to look forward.
Wait
the woman
till
wouldn't have nothing to look
the money
forward to.
plentiful.
But you do though, because this is why. Because you could get that cut, but you could just be in some basketball shorts, a regular white tee, black
That's it.
tee, whatever the case may be. What to look forward to, and if you ask women this, and they'll tell you the same fucking thing.
Exactly.
When my man got that suit on and this,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying, he got that watch on with the nice
When
flats,
it's time
and he
for me to
dressed
go
to the
put
T,
that
top
shit
of the
on?
line.
Y'all are
That's what
catering
they
to
saying.
my point.
No, I'm not, because those are two different levels.
No, it's not.
There
That's
is
two
a level to
different
look forward to. Is what I'm saying. You speaking to what do you have to
when
look
she's
forward
dressed
to?
down, she's gonna. She
But
can
you
look
said
like
homely.
the girl that's coming home from work in the blouse, in the
No,
pants,
if you homely,
It's a
you
difference.
look like the
It's a
girl
difference.
coming from the streets.
It's a difference between homely and looking decent.
That's a fact.
Homely, decent, great. There are levels.
When your woman
all-
comes home from that job,
From work.
when she's dressed in that blouse and all that, she take the eyelashes off, she wipe that makeup off. How she look? Like the girl I just described that's going to the store in the hoodie and the sweats.
First off, the lashes ain't coming off if you paid enough for them.
Oh,
you
my
can't just
God.
peel those off.
Okay,
That's
okay,
another thing.
okay.
I'm trying to explain
Yeah, I
it
do.
to him, but he don't get it.
Them hoes fall out. Shut up. They fall out. They fall out.
Then that mean you ain't getting them done frequently.
Y'all get what I'm saying. They get what I'm saying.
Wouldn't know nothing about
wrong
none of
with this
that
nigga, man?
with his goofy ass.
They get what I'm saying.
That's all I'm saying. Hell no.
Some women do get them little glass.
They do get
They get home and shoot.
And fellas, I'm judging y'all if y'all dating them type of women.
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
She ain't making enough money. And that's what I'm talking about.
And you ain't putting enough effort in for her.
It's facts.
That's all I'm
She
saying.
needs to have a subscription to one of them places.
Hey, whatever it takes.
Once a month, she go.
I need you top flight. You understand me? All right, we get on to the next one, man. Oh Lord. Women are not getting their bodies done for themselves.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna play this clip, man. Get y'all take on it.
So it's like all of a sudden now women are getting surgery for themselves. No, they're not. yourself ain't looking at your fat ass. Yourself can't see your fat ass other than in a picture and in the mirror.
Man,
You're
talk
getting
about it.
surgery because you want attention from a certain type of man.
Yep.
You're not getting surgery because you want to look at yourself with a fat ass or because you're insecure
Or
with your
feels
body.
good.
Because if your body shape became in style tomorrow, you would do everything you can to revert back. If boxy girls, if up and down straight slim girls, if hips was not hot, y'all are getting your hips removed. So it's like, stop acting like you're doing it for yourself. You're not doing that for yourself. And now there are times where you have a baby and things drop or things pop and you want to put it back. We're not talking about
That's
you.
different.
But the majority of y'all, especially you 19-year-olds that didn't even get a chance to get hips and 20-year-olds that didn't even get the chance to get it, y'all are doing it because you want validation from a certain type of guy. You see the girls that are winning and the ones that are getting the Bentleys and the Maybachs, and you want to be like them. So you're trying to get your ass fat and you're trying to get them titties big, and it's just not.
But they don't promote how many girls that get that change with their body and then they don't live that life.
And like, they gonna eat me up for this, and I'm okay with that. But it's just like, love yourself. Give yourself a chance. Did you go to the gym for a year? Did you lock in with your diet for a year?
Nope.
So it's like all of a sudden, now women are getting.
These women are not getting the BBLs and the bodies done for themselves. What's your thoughts on it, man?
That's a fact. That's 100% facts. You do have little scrapes in there of women doing it for health reasons. You know what I'm saying? Or they done came off a bunch of babies or whatever, with a couple babies, and they just can't get back to what they used to be. Then they go get the surgery. That's fine and dandy. We're not talking about you women. We talking about the women like she just said, you 18, 19, you ain't even filled out yet. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even made it to be a stallion. You still a goddamn cub out here. And you going to get some damn surgery and wonder why you stay under the knife at 19, 20, 21. You ain't even allow yourself to grow yet. Then the other women that are grown, and she just like, I want to compete with the rest of these youngins out here. So they go do that. But I just seen a live with a lady. She went and got all this shit done. And she was just talking about that. Like, a lot of women go get that and they don't get the life. You know what I'm saying? It's only like 2% of the women that go get all this shit and get the life, get the Bentleys, get the Roses and all that type of shit. The rest of them, she's just verbatim. Man, why she deleted that live on Twitter. But the rest of them are subjected to OnlyFans. That's what they go do because they got the body. Ain't no perverts and weirdos that pay them to do things with their body. You know what I'm saying? And then the other ones, they subject themselves to talking outside their race because they know when they fine, somebody else outside their race will use them as eye candy. You know what I'm saying? But she said that was a temporary situation because the girl don't really like them for real. And then the other ones, they finally come down after years and years of trying to chase the game. They go get them a regular guy that everybody knows she wouldn't have picked if she would have got somebody else, if somebody else would have picked her. So that's the women that's goddamn, that's 3-4 different women, bro. Only like 2% really out here getting that money from niggas and really living that life and all that type of stuff there. But everybody faking on Instagram, baby. Everybody. But you know how you could tell? After I seen that video, man, I just started paying attention. You know what I'm saying? Like when you go on, when you looking at these chicks' pages, bro, you go down her page, you never see a dude ever. It's only her taking amazing pictures. She trying to catch something. The chicks that already done caught them something, they with the brother. They have things. The dude is in the video. They laughing and smiling with dudes around, like maybe his friends or something, or something. You know what I'm saying? They doing something with other guys around.
Are they looking homely?
You know what I'm saying? No, never.
Oh, okay.
Well, they went and got BBLs. So yeah.
That's just a fact. Like just looking at that on Instagram, bro, like you could tell the women that's lonely and really searching for the game and the women that already got it. They got their men. They got men around them. So, hey, if she got pictures and ain't got no dudes on there, boy, you still got a shot. Take your shot, boy.
I mean, Smooth bring up a good point. I wanna ask you, because we done been on platforms where people done said this before. Do you feel like if she was that great, she would have a man already? Because I mean, basically, from what Smooth just said, he said the women who ain't really tripping on the attention like that, they typically with their man, or they typically, you know, amongst a group of friends where they ain't no pressure, they ain't doing extra to try to present myself. The men just come to them. So do you agree with that notion in which if you was that great, if you was that dope of a person, body was that right, sex was that good, you already have a man already?
That's hard for me now. So typically, I'm gonna just go off. So typically, yes. Okay. However, I do know a lot of women who even when they get in relationships, they may want like their breasts done. That's just something that has always been, you know what I'm saying, maybe since they was like a teenager. They just knew like once I got in a certain position, saved up a certain amount of money, like this is what I wanted to do at the end of the day. I think that kind of been more common than anything, or like a reduction. And then they've been getting men, you know, all their life. But as far as like the extra stuff with the BBLs and you want to get lip fillers and you want to change your whole face up, this cosmetic surgery, like that's a lot of, I don't want to say it's new because it's not new, but it's just kind of more like mainstream, like more people are doing it. Average people are doing it compared to like the celebrities. Like normally you saw the celebrities doing stuff like that. Now you can walk in the mall, go to a grocery store, you liable to find you at least one. You know what's crazy? And that with a BBL or something like that.
Growing up, the most we ever seen like chicks doing, and these was like, they wasn't even black chicks, but it was mostly the white chicks. They was getting breast jobs.
That's what I'm saying. That was it.
And Botox.
And Botox. Breast
That
jobs
was
and
about
Botox.
it. The whole BBL, I don't know where that came from.
I just hate when women
I know
get
where it
that
came from.
and they
Yeah,
start calling other women
K.
ugly and all that type of shit.
Nah, it's the difference between now and then is the cost. Back then, there wasn't that many doctors doing it. So when that's the case, and they got a monopoly on the market, we hitting y'all for $40,000, $50,000 to get this procedure done. So whereas now you can go to Miami and get it done for $4,000, the BBL. You know what I'm saying? I have women say they got it for $4,000. So that right there makes it affordable. So if you think about $4,000, when we was in college, we would get a refund check for something close to that.
And women definitely go do that too.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like it makes it more accessible. Getting your teeth done, same way. You're gonna spend about 7, 8, 10 to go get it done. Now, it ain't gonna be done.
I can do it with 3.
Right. So I mean, and again, depending on where you go, you can get it done for 10 out here, and go to Colombia and get it done for 3.
Right.
Or Mexico, get it, you know what I'm saying, whatever. So that's what made it such a broad situation. But in terms of what she was saying, I used to think that way. I did. Until I started having a lot of conversations with women, and then they put it in a perspective in which I could understand it. And I think it was hard for me to understand it because we didn't have much of that stuff available to us. But now we got, BBLs for men. We got boys getting hair implants.
Niggas trying to get inches on them as far as height.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Procedure.
I'm gonna go get the hair plant. My shit get back here like Stephen A.
That's why real rap.
I swear to God.
Because it's available to us.
I'm just real nigga.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, but none of that stuff used to be available to us. It was all available to them. So that crafted the mindset like, nah, they gonna get that done to impress us. And don't get me wrong, a lot of them are. But a lot of them also just always wanted to tweak something about them. Just like O just said, her breast might have just been always sagging. And she just wanted that shit to sit up. It ain't necessarily got to do with, okay, I'm trying to pull a man with this, especially if you're going to get a reduction. Because men want them as big as possible. We going to keep it real. But, you know what I'm saying? It's just that she just wanted them sitting away. Or she always felt like, damn, my lower waist is boxy as hell. I done did squats. I done did sit-ups. I done did crunches to try to adjust it. And it just don't work. So I got to go get that surgery so it can hourglass the way that I always wanted it to. Now, sure, attention is motivation for it as well. But you just want to be confident in when you look in the mirror, confident when you put your clothes on and you feel like, okay, yeah, I'm this motherfucker dress sitting right in comparison to how it's sitting on this girl. And forever for me, when it would hit her waist, it would curve out. But for me, that bitch looked like a church nightgown because I ain't had a shape that I needed. You see what I'm saying?
If you only getting one thing done. I just don't like the women that get everything done and then start talking to other women like they was never.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. But and there's another thing I want to speak to. I don't disagree with that at all. But I think for the people that say, damn, like what a line, why you just keep going to get shit adjusted? I just went through this with my old lady. She been on her workout journey. She lost like 60 pounds in like 4 months, something like that. But even still, she in the best shape of her life. And And she's like, yeah, I think I need to figure out the way to get my abs a little more. I'm gonna start doing workouts to try to tweak that. Now, mind, she got the best abs in the whole gym. But it's like, it's still like, okay, yeah, but the abs popping right here. But right here, it's a little, I need to get the side crunches in. Or, my thighs, my quads not sitting up as high as I may need them to. So I'm gonna try to do what's workouts I can do to get that quad sitting up. So it's gonna always be something that you're gonna want to tweak. And I feel like people who get the surgeries and stuff, again, that's a different conversation, but they gonna be finding the same shit. Just like let's say the hairline situation. You go get your hairline done or whatever. You like, damn, my beard ain't always connected the way I want that motherfucker to. I just went and got that done. How much the beard? $1,200, $1,500? All right,
here,
man, tap me up with that too then. Get me right. I'm trying to get it all taken care of. You see what I'm saying? So that's how it can just steamroll into just all kind of stuff being done. So again, back in the day, I didn't really understand it. But when they explained it to me, I say, damn, you right. It's just like us in the gym. If we lifting and working out, chest get right. Damn, but my traps ain't sitting the way they need to. Let me go work on these traps. So you know what, my bicep, when I put my shit ain't sitting up high enough. Let me go do workouts to get that done. Now you looking great, but you always gonna find something to, you know what I mean? My abs ain't sitting out, my chest ain't protruding like it need to be. You know what I'm saying? So it's that. You gonna always find something.
Well, and I have no problem with that. I think, but the difference is you're willing to put in the work to do it instead of, like she said, and Smooth was saying, you 18, 19, 20. You know what I'm saying? You doing this surgery and you ain't even filled out yet. You still growing. You still developing. Like, I didn't have no beard when I was 20 years old. I would have loved to have one. Had a little skinny ass chin strap. My shit didn't fill up till I was like 28. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So some shit you just gotta wait for. And especially like women have kids, like that change your body. You know what I'm saying? Women get breasts, women get abs, they get hips, they get all this stuff, you know what I'm saying, as time go on. But yeah, I just don't agree with getting it done early. Yeah. If you get it done, cool. I'm not with it. I would never date nobody with all that stuff, but
I think it need to have an age limit on it.
But it's still like just give it some time.
Like women getting their tubes tied and shit. That's what I think. You know what I'm saying? I think it need to have an age limit on it, like 25 or 30.
Because that could mess up so much
30.
stuff down the line.
I would say 30. That's what I would say.
So where it's like you gotta be at least 30 to get something done. So
you gotta outside of medical reasons. If you just going there just to get it done, 30.
But see, this is why I disagree with that.
Maybe not 30.
It's because of the women being able to have kids. Shit. So again, if I'm trying to be in my glow, and again, like I said, impressing men is part of it. We ain't gonna sit there and act like that's just no part. It plays a part. But if I want to be in my glow, I see. I like the first number you said, about 25, 24.
24, 23.
Is when I can, because I'm pretty much what I'm gonna be at this point, pretty much. And then, I can do some additions or whatever the case may be. But if she wait till 30, some women struggle to have kids starting at 31, 32. I think the stats said 32 or something is when you start being at risk for the at-risk pregnancies and stuff like that if you ain't had no kids by then. So they time clock is a little different. So they want to get in their glow earlier. So
okay, well, 25 would be a good age then.
So, yeah. 25,
you get that done. Shit, you got what?
Now
5
they gonna
years.
say we policing their bodies.
Yeah, I mean, man.
But that's healthy, man, bro. Can you imagine, bro? Your daughter, goddamn 19. Hey, daddy, man, I want a BBL.
Yeah, I'm sick to my stomach.
Some stuff when I think about from our perspective, I think is what they don't get. We try to think from a logical perspective. It ain't that we trying to hinder them or tell them not to do stuff. Some stuff is just like, just wait just a little bit.
Just like they got the dick extension. I think dudes don't need to be getting that till they're at least 40. Go get you some money first, man. Hey. You want the big horse dick, man? Go get you some horse dick money, man.
But even dude who just got the surgery, he just added 5 inches. He got his legs done. That was on Twitter. You seen that?
Yeah, 5 inches.
5 inches. He added them 5 inches. He said, "Bro, I had to do what I had to do. I done been 5." I think he went from 5'3" to 5'8",
yes,
or something like that. But that didn't matter though.
He said he got confidence. He got women that he wasn't getting before.
Yeah. Because again, logically, it's like you just said, if you look in a certain way, you're going to get approached more. That's just reality. That's just what it is. That's logic. So in their mind, that's how they be thinking. Plus, it's certain things about their body working out can't fix. If I want my ass to sit a certain way, I can do all the squats in the world I want. If I don't have ass, it ain't happening. So again, in some instances, I get it. Breasts as well. It ain't no workout that you can do to get your breasts to sit up. Yeah. There's no way. It ain't nothing that's gonna do that. And that's something that men can't really understand. Yeah. Which is why we speak about it so recklessly. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, again, I used to feel the same way she felt, and I don't necessarily disagree with her completely because I think everybody want to be attractive. Everybody.
Yeah, that's just how it works.
In one form or another. So sure, they are getting it done for that reason as well. But I feel like also, if I had to give it a split, 50, 60, it'd be somewhere around there to where I want to like what I see when I look in the mirror. I want to feel confident with what I see. I want to feel like I'm, you know what I mean, getting in my bag the way I need to be when I'm looking in that mirror. And then as a byproduct of that, the attention gonna come.
But that just goes from, I think that goes from just the exposure of social media, the magazines, some of them be reading, people they follow. Like, because a lot of people be in good shape. Like, some of these women that's getting this surgery, you be like, you was looking nice. But of course, that's outside opinion. That's not them. Mm-hmm. So that part I get. But it's like, damn. One, give yourself a chance. Two, if you're going to do it, you shouldn't do it for the wrong reasons. Mm-hmm. Don't do it because you're trying to look like that person. Like, if you want to do it because you want like your own self.
But see, it's hard to say that, right? Because 95% of the decisions we make are based on outside things we see, things that we influenced by. You know what I'm saying? So she might have seen somebody that just had a cold ass body and be like, "Well, damn, it'd be nice if my shit set up like that. Let me go try to see what I can do." You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like necessarily no harm with that. But you're right, there is a line, okay, in which it goes too far to where I'm trying to aim. Like, you usually got people out here getting surgeries trying to look exactly like a Kim K or exactly like a Ari Fletcher or somebody like that. I feel like that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But in terms of you seeing something that inspires you to want to upgrade, I mean, it's just like men with cars, right? Like your pops would tell you, boy, you was just fine with that Ford Focus. What the hell? Why are you trying to go buy a damn Benz for? You don't need that. Or you was just fine with that 2-bedroom apartment. Why are you trying to go get a 5-bedroom house? It ain't nobody but you and your wife or you or whatever. And you like, Pops, I hear you, but I want this. I want my lifestyle to be like this. And I don't feel like it's no harm with that. If you willing to put the work in and you can afford to go do it, live your life how you want to live it. That's how I see it. You know what I'm saying? But again, men don't look at it the same because men don't get judged for beauty the same way that women do.
And that's all I'm saying, bro. That the women beauty need to be
top notch
at all times.
Because you can have the best personality in the world, and this is hard to say. You can have the best personality in the world, and there's some women that's walking around and are walking examples of it. Cool as hell, man. Great conversation.
Goddamn
funny, make me laugh, all that. But if you don't look the way you need to look,
the way them laughs are,
it ain't happening
at all.
It ain't happening. Bro. And that's unfortunate because with men,
y'all are horrible people.
That's real though.
Y'all, you wanted to sit up here and lie?
That's real, bro.
You know we don't be doing that lying on here.
That's real, bro. You know it. It done been plenty of chicks throughout our lives. Even back when we were single and we like, damn, she cool as a motherfucker, but she just don't look the way I need her to look.
That's real talk.
It's harsh, but and the thing about it is why beauty is not important to men is because when that's the case for us, we just go get a bag and all that goes out the window.
Yep.
You got dudes who are ass ugly, look like the bottom of my Jordans, but
ass ugly.
You understand me? Just
booty crack.
Terrible. You hear me? But he got the bag. He got the bust down rollie. He got the, you know what I mean? He got that foreign outside. He pulling up.
You see that car?
Oh yeah, I see why.
I see why. It don't happen like that.
They wait at the valet. They wait at the valet and be like,
yeah, that makes sense.
Whole bag.
That makes sense. Is that 8 though?
That 2-door pull around. Hell yeah, it's 8. I want that goddamn car. And I want this girl.
I think just replace both of us, goddamn. Yeah, just switch our lives, man.
And that nigga Terry Ball. No, I look better than that, nigga.
That's real though.
Yeah. But I know I look better than him. If I had his money in that car,
I'm on.
All the way home. All the way home.
Super villain.
That's crazy. That's 8 on the low, but hey, we gotta lean into it. Men do things like that.
Put your mama on the phone.
Never come back. Yeah? Take it easy. That nigga Rich Wild said, take it easy. All right, man. We're gonna get into the next situation. Speaks about LeVar Ball, speaking of these ballers and things of that nature. He went public and made some statements in terms of what he was talking to his kids. He was like, look, man, y'all ain't gonna never find a quality woman in the profession that y'all in. Those days are over with. Right? And he caused some backlash for it. But I'm gonna play it so you can get some context and we can break down what he said.
You're never going to meet a nice woman, especially in basketball. You're not going to find nobody like I found your mom or my mom and dad. Because here's the thing. If you're in this profession, which you got all this fame and notoriety, how are you going to meet a good girl? You're not, because what you're going to meet her in the restaurant where you eat, or you're going to go to a club where you dance, or you're going to meet her at the arena. So I hate to tell you, you're going to meet a hoe. Just how it goes, son. So, son, that's the bad part of the life you're going to get, is you're never going to meet a good woman. And by the time you do, let's say you get 30, and then you meet a woman and she 30. You got to wonder why she by herself at 30.
What happens if one of the kids brings home, in your words, a hoe, and you know that you got a bad situation?
I already seen them. They already bought a few through here. I'm telling you. Oh, Lord. Hey, a lot of them look good, and man, but they got different motives. And hey, I just tell them to be careful out there, man, but you're never going to know what you get, because usually, where do you meet a nice woman? If you have a job and you go to your job every day and she works at the job, you see her every day. You know what she's about. You go to school, you see her all the time. You go to church, you see her all the time. My sons are not going to church every time. They're not in no school, and their job is traveling to 40 different states. I'm going to meet a nice woman.
He ain't lying. That's the odds right there. The odds of you meeting a great woman in your profession, big dog, is slim.
I agree.
The odds of your ass walking into a goddamn Waffle House and meeting your wife is slim to none.
They don't know who you are
immediately
for the most part. And then especially if you tall.
There's only one Michael Vick, big dog. You know what I'm saying? That's how Michael Vick met his wife. Walking into Waffle House, she didn't know who the fuck he was, because she ain't watch sports or nothing like that. Mm-hmm. So the motive and all that type of shit, all the rest of that shit was out the door because she didn't even know who he was.
Yeah, and that was back when he was dominating college ball.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was at Virginia Tech.
You know what I'm saying?
You hear me?
Oh, he was
boy.
We talking Virginia Tech.
They don't know about they too young. Let them too young.
Vic was
the
different.
odds of you meeting that,
yeah,
boy, we talking 0.0001%.
Should have had a few more zeros.
You know what I'm saying, me? So be prepared to be on the hose, and your wife to potentially been around.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
So you saying for one of them to get married, they might have to wife a hoe?
He told all his sons that.
Yeah. He say they done brought some hoes around here. You heard? They brought them through here.
Yeah.
He said all I can do is just tell them just be careful, son.
That's all you can do. You can give them the game.
What's his name? Jello just got Nikki Baby pregnant or some shit.
Like that's what we're probably about to get into.
I'm telling you.
Are we about to get into that?
Yeah, we're about to get into it.
No, man, he ain't lying. The man didn't lie, bro. He gave you what was real in your profession. Mm-hmm. Being a ball player, I care less what you playing. Basketball, football, baseball, soccer, all that type of shit. Whatever you playing, being professional at it, you meeting your wife is done.
Shit over with.
You know what I'm saying? You being a rapper or some shit like that, if you ain't bring the chick that believed in you when you ain't have shit with you, you playing an arena full of vultures, baby. That's real shit. And they not gonna be allowed to check you like that woman that knew you before all that shit.
Anything I don't like, you
know what I'm saying?
You out of here.
So when you in them professions, baby, the only way you gonna meet somebody is if they already famous with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or she out. That's how it works.
That's fucked
So
up.
ain't nothing
Same thing with the comedian field.
Nothing in between.
It's slim. You can try to be the 0.00000 whatever, 1% of that. But in this day and age, social media, phone, everybody know who you are. Anything you do, hit the news. Come on, man.
Yeah, she gonna either be a hoe or she gonna be a big fan of you. But either way, her motives are corrupted. That's what he was talking about. Mm-hmm. He said those type of women, that they have different motives. That's just what it is compared to somebody who knew you before you had money. That's why you got to commend somebody like a Braun. You got to commend somebody like a Steph. You know what I'm saying? They was with their girl before they was who they was. So it's a different, you know what I'm saying, level of trust there. Like I can trust your judgment. I can trust the reason that you here for. Even if I got the money now or whatever, and we get divorced, I wouldn't care about giving you half. You was with me before I had anything. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Compared to me being LeBron right now. Can you imagine LeBron James single right now? And trying to find a woman.
LeBron James single in Miami. What?
Fam, you gotta question every woman around you, fam. Literally. This is LeBron James.
Have to have separate security for the women.
Come on, bro.
Hey, man, screen them, man.
LeBron sing. Let's say LeBron hype that. I don't knock on wood. I don't want to see that. I want LeBron and Savannah to do their thing, man. But just imagine, bro, if they get a divorce tomorrow. LeBron James on the open market. He don't have a fucking chance of finding nobody with genuine intentions. Let's just keep it.
He can't even he can't operate his own social media no more, bro. Because you know women, they got the weirdo women out there. Hey, we ain't gonna act like y'all ain't creeps neither. They got the weirdo women out there that'll send him nudes every morning.
I can't wait to slide in DM.
Come on, bro.
Send them nudes every day.
The only women,
do it now.
Of course they do.
Of course
they do. But the only women that would be on Bron's level are married already.
Yeah.
Literally. In terms of, okay, I can meet her, we in the same, or not the same industry, but we in the industry, we famous, we got money. Those women are married, or they taken. So now you got to, come on, man. Could you imagine that?
Bro, everything he said, I can't disagree with that. The odds of you marrying a hoe, bro, is in the 90th percentile, bro.
But that right there is why dudes revert back. They typically go back to their hometown, find that high school sweetheart. Hopefully she's still looking decent, or especially if she's still looking good. They gonna try to go back and get that. Or if this their first baby moms or whatever, and they broke up, and he got caught up in the lights and start trying to do his thing. But when he get ready to settle down, he gonna call her, hey man, I know we need to work this out. We need to do something, get back together. Cause that's the only person who I know the intentions is genuine.
Love for you. Without the money, she was gonna be here regardless.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how men think. And it's like if we can't trust you, then it's gonna be hard to settle down. That's why you got.
It's so sad when a nigga go back and she married with a family.
That's tough, man. That's tough.
That nigga finally like, man, I'm done with this shit. He go
tough,
back,
bro.
She's still bad, and then all of a sudden you see that ring.
Whole family.
2 kids.
She married, nugget on.
And they taking monthly pictures.
She committed to it.
Vacation pictures in Aspen. Like this nigga ain't even looked at. Nigga ain't there. Nigga start eating.
They in Aspens. I've been to places she ain't never seen in Aspens. You know, but she don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? You waited too long.
Because that right there is one thing about women, man. Again, you can call women all the gold diggers and shit that you want, but when they are in love with a man, and I mean in love, they don't give a damn what nobody say. They don't give a damn what type of man coming off of them to say. They are gonna stay with a man.
That's a fact.
And that is hard. That's hard to take, especially when you know you shouldn't. You know it. But it's just, she love dude. And they got kids, they got family. Like I say, say they taking family pictures in Aspen. They taking family pictures in Mexico at the beach on family vacation. They dressing alike on Christmas. All that. Matching pajamas. You looking like.
And then on top of that, if he have a kid with her, they had that kid early.
That's what I'm saying. They got 3-4 of them.
No. Let's say she have a kid with the star, but he leave and she get her man.
I get you. Yeah.
He got an inside scoop to her whole life all day. Damn, that nigga a good nigga. Man, fuck, man.
Because it's like on one end you happy because your kid got to be around him, but on the other end, that nigga he don't cheat or nothing. You ain't go through his phone yet?
He do everything right.
Check his phone. You trying to hate on it. You trying to throw some. Check his phone.
I'm just saying, though,
that nigga consistent.
Hey, man, it's a dirty game out here, man.
Because, again, the whole time you looking at that on Instagram, you got a chick laying next to you who you can't even trust to close your eyes.
That's crazy.
That's the game. That's the game niggas in, bro.
That's crazy.
And she bad as hell. Well, you can't trust her to close your eyes around her. You got to wake up. Hey, man, get up. You got to go. So I can go to sleep. But these bitches still in video recording, all type of stuff going on. Nope.
And the love of your life is
in bliss.
Deep in love.
That's tough, man. But that's why you gotta take advantage when you got them women, man. Right. Cuff them women and get the fuck out the way.
You know what I'm saying?
You be thinking, man, I can go out here and do my thing. I can come back to her. Every woman's tolerance level is different, big dog. And once they reach that breaking point, it don't matter who you are. It's over. And you cannot get it back. Sometimes it could be too late. It could be the shit. We laughing, we joking, but it's a lot of people in that situation, bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Then she giving him the baby daddy hug. Not the hug like this. She like, yeah, what's going on? Man?
Hey, you all right?
If she even doing that.
You know what I'm saying?
All right?
Yeah, your son good, man. You know what I'm saying? You can take him for the summer or whatever.
If she even doing that.
Good. You know what I'm saying?
If you pull up, she just waving at you from the all right, y'all be good.
Right.
Hey, they get the kid in the car. Hey, man, she really happy, bro.
Hey, that's what Tyrese. That's what Tyrese was saying. Tyrese was saying him and his ex baby boss. He said, yeah, you know, she you see that shit? She broke my heart. You know what I'm saying? She used to come by the house, drop the kids off, and not even look at the house when she was dropping the kids off. He said, I used to be upstairs in a window looking down on the driveway. I cracked the blinds just a little bit because if I opened them too much, she was gonna be able to see me. So I cracked the blinds just a little bit, just to see how the exchange is. Because I sent my nanny outside to go get the baby, and she get the babies out of there, hug them, kiss them, smiling real big. She handed them to the nanny. She hugged the nanny. She don't even look at the house. It's like, damn, all these years we put in, you can't even at least look at it and give it a sad look. Nigga, I was crying. Hey, y'all see that video? Go watch that video, dog.
Bro, and let's be honest. We so dramatic, bro.
Because you gotta realize I done accumulated all this shit to impress a woman, dog.
We are
And she don't
dramatic,
give
bro.
a damn.
And she don't even acknowledge a piece of it. Oh, no, man. I damn near want to burn this shit down,
It's a whole
man.
screenplay, bro.
The boy said she gave the kids to the nanny, gave big smiles and waves to the kids, turned around, hopped in the car, got up out of there. Ain't even looked back at the house, man. That's the type of situation.
And he would have felt some type of gratification.
Yeah,
And
she
she'd
just
been like,
looked up.
At least
like one of those.
That's what he said, bro. I gotta find that clip, dog. I gotta find that clip. That is hilarious, bro, but that's
She had
real.
no type of reflection on her face or nothing.
We done, you hear me? It's done. It's done, you hear me? But that's what, that's what men be going through, bro.
Be dramatic, bro.
You know, you done built this for your ex-baby mama. Knowing she was a good woman, you just fucking it up.
Stand-up woman.
You know what I mean? And now she don't even, bro, she don't even breathe in your presence the same, boy.
When a woman's fed up. Wrong person. My bad.
Off camera.
Bro, that's a dirty game, bro.
It's cold out here, man. All right, man. Last one of the day we're gonna get into. The reason women are so independent today. I'm gonna play this clip, man. Get y'all take on it.
These women nowadays want to be so independent and they want to be their own boss and I don't need a man. And well, what we have to take responsibility for that. Because the black woman has had to raise the children alone and hold down the community alone for quite a long time because of the war against black men. So we cannot expect our women to be submissive when they had a history of having to take care of the whole house, be the man and the woman by themselves. So I think we as black men can be somewhat disingenuous when we accuse black women of being too headstrong. She had to be in order to survive. And I think that if we want them to transform, to adopt a more feminine posture, because we would like that. But before she can do that, she has to be absolutely certain that we're going to hold her down. She has to be absolutely certain that we're not going to walk out on her, that when we commit to her, we're committing to her for good. Because sometimes it's best to stay in a struggle than to have somebody sell you a fairy tale of how they can make things better only to walk out on you. You understand? I wouldn't want us to do a Deion Sanders. You understand? Come there and get everybody hopes up and then walk out on them.
Dr. Umar.
I don't like the shot at the end.
Dr. Umar.
Because he done stole from people. He done stole from a lot of people. And they tried to steal from Deion. That's why he walked. But all the rest of that shit, I fuck with it. He right. All the rest of it, the first part of that, yeah, all that. He right, man.
So what is the frustration? Because, I mean, we hear that a lot in this space, right? So, oh, man, woman too masculine, man. They act like they don't need a man. They this, they that. Like, I don't want no masculine-ass woman. Like, they talk as if these women are masculine on their own merit or because they just feel like being masculine. Like, what's your take on that in comparison to what you had to say?
This generation, like our generation, we was raised by the women that was forced to be that he talking about. So they just instilled in the girls these days, the women these days, to take care of yourself, get your own stuff. Don't be waiting on no man. Don't take anything from a man, all that type of stuff. But that last generation, yeah, they was the ones really had to put their feet on the ground and suffer through all this shit where the men went in the house, men didn't even want to be fathers. You know what I'm saying? The drug episodes, the mass incarceration of black men. You know what I'm saying? It's them still lynching us doing their era of things. So of course, you a woman and you gotta raise kids through that. Of course, you raising your daughters to be strong. And at the same time with your boys, you holding them tight. Because you know what the world is waiting. You know what the world waiting. You know the world that's waiting on them is about to do to them. You know what I'm saying? So you trying to build your daughters up to be strong enough to take what they had to go endure. And then at the same time, you, in a sense, from what I see, you try to make your sons not so aggressive, not so outspoken, not so dominant, because all them postures on life of black men, they kill us for nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's why, you know what I'm saying, our generation, when we all got our first car, your mom used to be like, hey, if the police pull you over, hey, listen to everything. Put your hand on the wheel, yes sir, no sir. So over respect to get home. You know what I'm saying? But for women, they wasn't saying that for women. Just be careful, baby. Just be careful.
Or they was giving warnings, but it was in a different fashion.
Yeah.
In terms of being fearful of men.
Of men.
To be real. But yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I see. So our generation, I think these women were raised by strong women that just had to do what they had to do to survive. And the kids are a product of it. The women are a product of it. So that's why you got a lot of women these days. So when I'm independent, I don't need no man. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I see.
I agree with that. Oh, what's your thoughts on it, man? Like you said that the dynamics of these feminine women are not necessarily a fault of their own. Environmental circumstances kind of turned them into that. Do you agree with that?
Yeah. And also, too, some of it, too, is on the men. Because the men that were in the household, you know, you got to think about all the men that is the same thing, you know. I'm your father. I can provide for you. You know what I'm saying? If that man don't match up to what I bring, then, you know, he not good for you and stuff like that. Not really setting the stage to, like, these things you still will have to grow and go through. Right? Not just coming off the bat, this is what the man should be having. And then that's how you get, you know, some younger women dating older guys because they look for that establishment, they look for that security, they look for all that stuff because that's what their father emulated. So part of it, you know, it's us too. It's like one, it's of course just how we, from everything, from the crack epidemic to, you know, even the wars in the 20s, you know, early on, grandfathers, great-grandfathers, you know, all that stuff, it just been passed on to us. And then it's like it's like our generation is bearing all that weight trying to make that change. Not saying other generations didn't, but now we have more information than ever. We have more opportunities than ever. More fathers today, especially black men, are present in their households than ever. Well, not ever, but, you know, going back to like how it used to be. So I think we're making some changes, but yeah, it's part of just all of that stuff. And then us just saying, hey, go out there, get your degree, secure yourself, because I don't want to see you struggling or anything like that. So you don't necessarily need a man. You don't. Because if you can get your education, get a nice house, car, provide, and be great on your own, you know, you don't need nobody. But they don't teach them how to work alongside of. Right. And I think from us, it was the other way around. Like, we were raised to do these things for women. No, I don't remember anybody raising us like, just go get your bag and don't worry about nothing else. You don't need nothing. You know, like, no. You know, of course you may have had men telling you get on these women and, you know, all that stuff. But it still came a time where it was, when you're done with all that, you need to get a family. You need to settle down. You need to think about your future. You know, so we've kind of got all the conversation, not just kind of one side.
Valid. Yeah, I agree. I think, you know, just like somebody that grew up in a neighborhood where it was a whole lot of drive-by shootings and stuff like that. And, you know, you grow up in that neighborhood, and again, people are going to adapt to what their environment entails. So if there's a lot of shooting going on in my neighborhood, you know, I'll probably wear a vest every day if it's necessary. See what I'm saying? So basically what men are asking women to do is despite the fact of 10 years straight or 15 years straight of them having to wear that vest, but, you know, they asking a woman to just take the vest off and feel comfortable in the environment to where shooting going on. So the example I'm giving, right, is that this woman didn't grow up with a man. Everything she's ever heard about a man has been horrible. Mm-hmm. Everything she's ever seen in regards to a man has been horrible. Mm-hmm. From the men her mama dated, to the men her sister dated, her cousin dated, whatever the case may be. It's horrible imaging all the way around. And on top of that, the mama's on her like, hey, when you get out there, you watch out for these men, because these men will put stuff in your drink. These men will kidnap you. These men will take sex from you if you don't give it to them. Thanks. These men are manipulating you. They only coming around you for one thing, all of that, right? So you take all of that environmental programming, and then you send this woman out into the world and expect her to just drop those guards and be open to whatever type of man is coming into her life, be able to vet men and see the good in men and all of these things. She has to break 15 years of programming to be able to do that. So we can't sit and talk like, okay, they just wake up one day and they just want to be, you know, challenging men at every turn, or questioning a man's motives at every turn, and lacking trust and things of that nature. That wasn't a choice that they made. That was them adapting to the environment, just like the scenario I gave earlier. If you leave outside the crib, vest on. That's just, it's instinct, because you know that that's what this neighborhood is. And you do that long enough, you can move to a better neighborhood, but your habits are still going to be the same until that neighborhood proves that it's safe. Right. I'm wearing this vest every day because niggas was shooting in my neighborhood every single day. I don't trust nothing. I want to be on point. I want to be on guard. I done lost a lot of my friends done died, or a lot of my friends, whatever the case may be, and I ain't going. So this is what I'm doing to protect myself. It's the same thing with women. So as men, I think you got to have a bit of grace, or leave those women alone completely and go get the women who grew up in a better neighborhood, in the analogy I used. Or go get the women who did have that father figure in their life, or who does have a bit of trust in men, or who does, you know, heard some type of positivity about a man within their life, and then hit the ground running with them. But the fact is men don't do that. They'd rather get with a woman who didn't have that and bash her for not being that type of woman who had that upbringing. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it boils down to. Like, it's a lot of women who would love to be feminine, man. Would love to be laid back. Would love to just trust your judgment and what you got going and your plan, and just do you, baby. Take care of us. Would love that. But they've never seen that work out in their past, all the way from a kid to the day you met her. They've never seen it work out. Even the men that they dated before that sold them dreams and lied, dropped the ball.
On top of everything else that they've been taught and told.
Exactly. Yep. So the times I did jump out there to take the risk, I fell on my damn face. So how can you expect me to just walk in that situation and just be open to whatever it is that you want to do and not be questioning everything you're doing, just to make sure? And then once you earn that level of trust, then slowly that barricade starts to come down, little by little by little by little, but you earning that. So again, we got to look at it from a realistic perspective. These women don't want to be that way by choice. A woman's natural nature is to be feminine, to be nurturing, to be laid back, to get taken care of by a man. That's their natural, innate, that's what they born with. But the environment can turn you into some shit that you never thought you would be. Like, I know plenty of dudes in our neighborhood that was super smart in school, that was super smart in basketball. I mean, super cold in basketball, super cold in football. And they in jail for shootings, in jail for murders, in jail for selling drugs, things of that nature. They didn't want to be that way. They was naturally smart. They was naturally this. But the environment can turn you into something that you never thought you would be. And that's the reality. And if we don't acknowledge that, we just lying to ourselves.
I agree. I just want women to also just exercise just a little bit of patience and then understanding, especially today when dealing with us, because there's a lot of things that's new to both sides. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of men that still, you know, there are a lot of men who's gone through similar situations that you've gone through. So it's men trying to navigate through all the negative stuff, all the BS, all the stuff that they've seen, and they're trying to make something of themselves as well. Yep. So I get some of y'all don't want to wait. Cool. I'm not talking to y'all, because some of y'all want the finished product right off the rip. Nothing wrong with that. I get it. However, some of y'all do need to understand sometimes a man just needs just a little bit of encouragement, just a little bit of just support, just saying, hey, I know you can do this. Hey, I know what you're capable of. You know, hey, what's going on with you? Can we, you know, figure something out? Some women just quit on men. And then now men even more depressed because he was like, damn, I'm really trying out here.
Yeah.
You know, so I just want women, some of y'all just to be more understanding that men go through stuff too. We hurting just like y'all are hurting. We trying to figure these things out. We don't have a blueprint. You know what I'm saying? We trying to make it just like y'all trying to make it. So.
I mean, I thought that's a great point. I want to add to that, man, because women, you got to understand the nature of a man. It's nothing that makes us stick our chest out more so I can take care of our children, but then to impress a woman. So all you got to do, if you want to get that man operating at peak efficiency, you want to turn that man into his best self, is give him a mission to accomplish and support him along that mission, which is what I was talking about. Because if that man is willing to go out there and have a fresh cut, go out there and get the top paying job, go out there and get a dope ass car, dope ass place to stay, fresh gear, all of that for women that he don't even know, what you think he'd be willing to do for the woman he loved more than anything in this world? That's how you got to approach it when you giving this man the support that I was talking about. And when you do, like we always say, that man will be willing to run through a brick wall for you. But if he's feeling judged, or if he's feeling underappreciated, or he feeling like you just looking past all these things that I'm trying to sacrifice, and you know the fact that I grew up and seen a terrible example, all my uncles was cheating, my daddy was cheating,
Right.
I'm not cheating.
Right.
I'm going to work, I'm doing this, and I
Right.
ain't getting appreciated for that.
Right.
What you think that's gonna turn that man into? So, you know, you just gotta try to just see it from both sides of the fence, man. And you know, a lot of women don't do that, unfortunately, and they'll lose a man who had the potential to be something amazing, but he just needed that little bit of push, that little bit of support. So, yeah, bro, 1,000% right. On that note, man, we're gonna get into advice column. All right, this first one is from, make sure. Okay, I got to scroll and check with y'all, man. All right. It's from Alicia, man, Patreon. She says, hello. I know the chance of my message being read is very slim, but I'm in a really difficult situation.
Never slim.
It's never slim.
Not when you're on Patreon, baby.
That's
When
facts.
you a
though.
Patreon,
It's gonna get read.
it's gonna get read.
That's facts.
Now, when you on Facebook, Instagram, email with your slick ass. Think we ain't see that, huh? Slim enough.
That's real, man. That's real. But she say, hello, I know the chance of my message being read is slim, but I'm in a really difficult situation. My boyfriend and I have been together for almost 5 years. We are both 24. We have difficulty communicating. He feels like I don't understand him, and I'm not listening to him and not allowing him to lead. I've been the one who is constantly doing everything for the house. He would pay the rent, and that would be it. Part of that is my fault due to me not establishing boundaries. I'm at the point in my life where I'm waiting on my husband. Our lady argument resulted in a break from the relationship.
Our lady? Our latest.
Yeah, ladies, pardon me.
Okay, ladies.
Say
come on.
ladies.
Ladies' argument resulted in a break from the relationship for about 3 days because he said that I was not the woman he needed. He was flirting with another woman.
Oh.
But this is the third time this has happened.
Oh.
In the beginning, we didn't really have a healthy relationship. The list of things I've done for him is crazy long. He will point out my flaws and tell me where I'm wrong, and I listen to him and do my best to try to fix everything he has an issue with. I've ended up feeling like I'm pouring into a glass and not being poured into. He has told me so many different times that I'm not the woman he needs, but he never sees that I'm giving and giving and giving to the point that I end up looking at my relationship like, is this how it's going to be for the rest of my life?
Nope.
I'm so conflicted.
You allow it.
I'm so conflicted because I love him. But right now, the love I have for him isn't enough for me in our relationship. I don't know what to do because I would feel terrible if the relationship ended because I always try to be considerate of the other person's feelings.
What?
If the guys have the time to help me through this, that would be amazing.
Man, get out of there. Let me help you.
Let me help you.
Come out of there,
She
man.
didn't put it out there.
Man, look, stop considering somebody else's feelings above yours.
Let me see.
You know what I'm saying?
She did say it.
That's what she said.
She said a lot of things that's not in her favor.
You know what I'm saying?
She continuing to pour into him.
What are you doing? You pouring into a glass with no bottom. That's what you're pouring into.
Jesus Christ.
Hoping that it's going to fill up.
Say that one more time, man.
Yeah,
say that one more time.
She's pouring into a glass with no bottom. Hoping she going to fill that motherfucker up. Like, come on, man. 5 years and you still feel like, damn, you don't even feel like you're on the back burner for real. You feel like you underneath that.
Bro.
And then on top of that, you take his criticism and you fix the shit. And he take yours and just laugh at you in a sense.
Bro, they took a break for 3 days because he said that I was not the woman that he needed.
3 days for him to go get some other pussy.
And, facts. And he was flirting with another woman. And this is the 3rd time that's done happened.
Yeah, man. What's... Boy, hey, B said it earlier. When a woman love you...
Tell you, dog.
Y'all lose all y'all brain cells. Y'all lose all y'all brain cells.
Everything, whenever, however, all that type of shit, bro. And you're putting up with anything and everything. Damn, then you so far gone, you ain't even like have a discussion to reset y'all boundaries on some shit. You just took the shit. And he just out there damn, so basically he like giving you dick and talking down on you at the same time.
Yep. Keeping it in pocket. It's mind games, man. It's just like playerism back in the day. I'm gonna build you up. I'm gonna have you dress right. I'm gonna have you all this. I'm gonna have you inspired to go out there and hit that blade and do your thing and bring us in that money. But you know, at the end of the day, I'm gonna keep you down. I'm gonna talk down to you too. I'm gonna slap shit out you here and there to let you know that it's only a certain level that you're gonna be able to rise to, because I gotta keep you in control. If I big you up too much, now you're gonna have confidence enough to leave me, and I can't have that. So it's a manipulation tactic. A lot of women fall for that shit, bro. I don't understand.
She said he feels like I don't understand him and I'm not listening to him and not allow him to lead.
You not understanding, hey baby, look, I love you, but I want to be on these hoes too. You understand me? So if you allow me to be on these hoes, we wouldn't have no problems. Mm-hmm. You understand me? That's what he telling you.
The thing is, like, they got together at 19. So they was kids. They ain't. Goes back to what I say all fucking time. They are growing apart, is what it is. Y'all hooked up as kids. That man, just like Smooth just said, I want to go explore, man. I want to go make sure that you the person that I want to be with.
Especially when you got a 19.
That's what
I'm saying. And then he know you a good woman. He know you looking for a husband.
Yeah.
So in a sense, he's juggling you, keeping you there, and juggling the streets.
While I go entertain. See if I can find something new. So as a woman, you got to ask yourself, like, how much do you value yourself? I mean, this ain't...
In a sense, he might not be looking to leave. He just, you know what I'm saying, trying to get some experience or something. You know what I'm saying? He just out there doing what he should have been doing before he even took you serious on some shit.
Yep.
Damn.
And that right there is the game. But it's just unfortunate because now you done lost 5 years of your life doing that.
And if you step out on this dating market, look, was she 24?
Yeah, she's 24. She's 24.
You still got time. But
hopefully ain't got no kids.
Hopefully.
Baby.
But in the dating game, you 18 for real.
Baby.
You reading that shit you said?
He has told me so many different times that I'm not the woman he needs.
But she stay there.
But he never sees, and I'm giving and giving to the point I end up looking at my relationship like, how is this how it's going to be for the rest of my life? Come on, baby.
That's that glass point,
that ain't no relationship.
She got an unlimited amount of salt that she just pouring into a glass.
That ain't no relationship.
What she don't see, that glass doesn't have a bottom. So no matter how much she pours, that glass will never fill up, baby.
And he just may not be ready, and that's okay. That ain't for you to decide. If you want a relationship and you want a marriage, you have to get with somebody that wants the same things that you want.
Exactly.
And I think also the notion that you scared to hurt his feelings is crazy. Because at the end of the day, when the hell is he taking your feelings into account throughout these 5 years? That's what you got to ask yourself, man, when you talk about hurting people's feelings. And that right there is another rough part about women, is that most women are raised to be people pleasers. So even if they getting done wrong, they still are kind of like have an innate urge to go out of their way to not let nobody down, even if they just disrespecting you the whole way. So I'm telling you, you need to drop that, or you're gonna have a rough life.
Absolutely.
Real.
I thought about one more thing
kids
too.
in that.
I thought about one more thing. Going back to what I said. So, according to her, he feels that she's not letting him be a leader, and let him be a man in a relationship or take control of things. So could that play a part into why he's feeling the way he feels? Because she could have a dominant personality or doing other things, and he wants to be that provider or be the man that step up. I'm just saying, she said out of her mouth that he feels that she's not letting him lead. So could it be like a not I don't want to say resentment, but kind of like resentment, or
after
just
5
like
years,
I'm stepping out because you're not letting me be who I need to be, so I'm gonna get it somewhere else.
I hear you, but after 5 years, you know who your partner is, especially with important shit like that. You know who your partner is, and if you can't accept that, you need to let them go, because that's how they're gonna be forever. That is something you will never change. For what's going on. So if she a powerful woman, as far as like she a hustler, she works, she put towards the household and all these type of things, and you don't want that ain't the woman you need to be with. Because she going to be like that forever. She is going to do them things forever.
And thing is, you know what that tells me? Just the words he used, like, spoke volumes. He said, she's not letting me lead. What leader do you know has to be let to lead?
That's true, too.
And if she's providing hurdles, you picked her. So that speaks to your leadership again. So again, like as a man, like you got to look in that mirror, you know what I'm saying, and ask yourself these real questions. Because even if you're struggling, let's say, you know what, she ain't allowing you or letting. I hate that. But your words, walk. Why are you dragging this woman through the mud if she's not allowing you to lead, and you out there entertaining different prospects to try to see if you can get something better? A real leader is going to say, you know what, this thing ain't working. You need to go your way. I go mine. I wish you the best. I love you, but I'm not going to just drag you and disrespect you and lie to you and all of these things. That's not leadership. That's a selfish motherfucker out there trying to get what they can get. So you're not ready to lead as a man, if that's the case.
Then you all in her face with it, boy.
Right.
Super disrespectful.
Yeah, he trying to get.
Yeah, he
want her to break up with him.
Yeah,
Correct.
yeah.
He's waiting for that.
When a man start doing that, like in your face type of shit, oh girl, we need a 3-day break.
And he told her.
Wow, I'm on the hole.
And he told on many occasions that she wasn't the woman for him, basically.
Wow.
That man is creative.
He giving it to you.
Finding ways to tell you that you ain't it.
He giving it to you.
Listen to him.
He just don't know how to break up with you.
Yeah.
So you can. He gonna be fine. You just gotta go ahead and cut that tie.
Wrap that up, man. Prayers to all parties involved. As
Praying
always,
for y'all downfall.
We gonna get to the next one, man. It's from Chris. Oh wait, am I saying it right?
What his name is? Yeah, Christopher.
Yeah. Christopher. Patreon. That shit low. All right. Let's get into it, man. My boy says, yo, fellas, first off, I'm a 27-year-old retired street nigga. He said, I just went through my first serious relationship, fully committed to my queen. 5 years, she just ended it out the blue. I've been on a journey of changing and being a better me, changing my environment, even cutting off family while I heal. I grew up in a domestic violence home and never messed with it. Been in therapy 7+ years now to heal from all my trauma I didn't even know existed. Numbed it out, numbed it out in all of the streets and drugs. Gotcha. So he tapped into the streets and the drugs to kind of quell it. You guys always say you need both sides. I've spent 5 years of my life with this woman, and she's changed me a lot. I've never had an issue with walking away and avoiding confrontation with a female. This time it was different. I found myself feeling like I have to defend myself. She would hit me, push me, and check me like she could do something. Eventually, it started getting to me after about 2 years with her. I became reactive. One day, she did it, pushing me in my face, and I pushed on the bed. And after that, it got worse. A year ago, it got to the point I left, moved to Florida to chase a dream. Advice, if you ever visit St. Augustine, Florida, be prepared to be stared at everywhere you go, unless it's the bars and clubs at night. During the 3 months I was gone, we talked, and I felt we had a mutual understanding of, hey, it's both of us. Let's figure it out and go to couples therapy, whatever we got to do to make it last. I moved back in with them and nothing changed. I stayed the course, though. Now in our fights, I would treat it with respect and try to calm it down before we got too far. And for some reason, that would make it worse. Now, I'm too old to be blaming my childhood and my father being locked up my whole life as an excuse.
That's a fact.
It was just all bad. And she took the advice and got through everything with third parties. Her best friend, who's married with a 12-year age gap, and her mother, who is single and brags about sleeping with married men. Terrible advice givers. No way they can understand our relationship. We've been broken up about 2 months now, and the first day she left me, she was out getting drunk. Talking about it was human nature to have meaningless sex. Only time we can talk is when I apologize and accept all the blame for everything. But as soon as I try to open up, I don't care about your quote-unquote personal life and quote-unquote leave me alone. Constant shit talking from her and her people. Quote-unquote, I'm jobless, homeless, and now sonless. Quote-unquote, I will be filing for child support, etc. These are things she telling him. My question for y'all is, one, am I wrong to want to work this out still?
Yes.
I respect the boundaries of leaving, and I think we need some time apart. I need to take advantage of this time apart and better myself and set up for something they can come back to and show I've changed and be on my PPL, provider, protector, and leader. Do y'all believe in reactive abuse for men, as my therapist calls it? 2, how do I fix this and show this woman she can trust me and my intentions are pure? Am I a fool for wanting to still make it work? Are we the right persons, but at the wrong time for each other? Y'all podcast got me wanting to move to Houston and join the crew. y'all changed me so much in the 50+ episodes I've listened to. So I fuck with my dog Smooth. Say it's looking at my future self. Oh, it's like looking at my future self. I'm 27 with a 1-year-old son. Like, shit be funny because his son is 5. Say, Trill, you a real one. Big OG status. Kenny, your both sides perspective is legendary. Like episode 3 when y'all was talking about B. Simone. Like, I ain't even see it that way. It was mind blowing. And oldest man, you a real one. For real, for real. Thanks, fellas. Much love. I'll be the first one in line when y'all do a live tour. I need some quote unquote realistic black role models to look up to. I really appreciate y'all. Appreciate you, big dog.
That, bro. For real, for real.
Bro.
Damn.
But yeah, you say first question, am I wrong to want to work this out still? See, I respect the boundaries of leaving, and I think we need some time apart. So I need to take advantage of this time apart and better myself and set up for something that maybe we can come back from. Be on my protector, provider, and leadership shit. Do y'all believe in reactive abuse for men, as my therapist calls it? So is he wrong for still want to make that work?
Yes. I'm done, bro. Woman, bro. Any woman that threatens your safety, bro, she don't care about you, bro. I give a fuck how much she says she love you, all that type of stuff. Because you got to realize one day it will go there to where the police are called. And if both of y'all been being physical to each other, who you think they taking, boy?
Boy.
Don't matter if you got cuts and scars on your face.
No matter if you was just sitting there for an hour and just letting her do whatever, then you finally just punch in her face to get up off of you. Who you think they taking, man? You know what I'm saying? Who you think they putting that gun on and that knee on that back on? It ain't gonna be her, especially with y'all having a kid. So yeah, man. Nah, then she want to do this in front of the kid. You got to be thinking for your kid now, my boy. I don't want my kid growing up like me. I don't want my boy seeing nothing like none of that. So if I got to distance myself from her and just be a hell of a parent, I will do that to make sure the environment is healthy. Now, if she choose to go out and go do some crazy shit and get another man to do that with, that's on her. But on my end, my son, when he come with me, the environment going to be healthy. It's going to be great. It's going to be something that I never got to enjoy, but I can provide for him. You know what I'm saying? That's how you need to be thinking, bro. But she don't care nothing about nothing, bro. Nothing. You leave. You said you leave, and then you come back, and it's still the same thing.
I think he's scared, too, of just losing his son. That's why he want to be there every day. That's definitely like one of the things that's holding him. Holding him hostage.
Hey, that's noble.
Yep.
That's noble. Son.
Yep.
But you got to be, bro. You got to think bigger than that. You got to think bigger picture now. Your son ain't going nowhere. Your son going to outlive you. You know what I'm saying? So you need to make it as plush as possible. You need to make all this shit as plush as possible. You need to get on some understanding with her. Like, hey, we can't never be nothing, but we can be great parents. And hopefully y'all can get there one day. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's through the courts or whether that's through your own agreement. But you and her in a relationship, I don't ever see it being healthy. Ever. Because she always knows she can handle you like that. Mm-hmm. She been handling you like that for a while now. She said she know no matter what, I can get him to that level now. I know how to get him there. That's not healthy, man.
Especially once you start knowing the physical aspect of the relationship. When she gets you to the point where you react, it's time to go, bro. Mm-hmm. It's like Smooth said, because that shit ain't gonna get better. It's gonna get progressively worse objects gonna start getting thrown. She gonna start putting, you know what I'm saying? It could be anything. But it's gonna get a whole lot worse than what it is. So, yeah, in my opinion, that ain't nowhere that ain't no type of environment that you want to be in, especially if you're trying to have some type of peace, just some type of just consistency. And then you don't want your kid to see that. You don't want the family to be seeing stuff like that. Like, nah, man, that's just not healthy. You gotta do what's best for you. And what's best for you is moving on from that situation, trying to co-parent as best you can. But understand, what it looks like, it's going to be difficult, though. And I think that's, too, he probably thinking about that in the back of his head. It's going to be difficult.
Yeah.
Splitting and then trying to share the custody or whatever, because that woman seems like
petty type,
it's a handful.
Trying to keep his kid away from him.
Yeah, she definitely seems like it's going to be a handful. So, shit, some stuff you just got to eat, bro, and navigate through that. But being in that situation is worse than you stepping out of it and then having to deal with other stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think that right there is the rough part about situations like that, because it put a man in a tough spot. Because you already know, like, once you break up, she going to get primary custody, things like that. You got to fight for your life to try to get your kid and all of those things. But the dope part about it is that you ain't really got to that point yet. So what you can do is prepare for it. Make sure that you got your job, making sure that you're seeing your kid, documenting everything that you're doing, so that way if it ever got to go to court, you could be able to present evidence. Yeah, no, I was with my kid every day. Yeah, no, I was buying my kid this, I was doing this, I was doing that. You see what I'm saying? And I'm steady. I got a job. I got my own place. I got this. I got that. You see what I'm saying? So that the judge gonna be way more willing to give you, you know what I'm saying, force her to allow you to see your son in a joint custody situation. But fact is, right now, bro, she's just not mature enough to be the woman that you need her to be. And it ain't nothing that you can do. You done tried to leave. You done tried to do this. Sometimes, man, just...
Therapy, all that shit.
Therapy, all that. Sometimes walking away from the situation and establishing, like, your new life and your new, you know, routine and form of comfortability. And, you know, she may see you thriving or whatever on the back end, and then that may motivate her to do something else. But right now, she feel like she got you on the string.
Yep.
She feel like even if you leave, your ass is coming back. And when you come back, I can dictate the situation, because I could turn up and, you know, try to slap you in the face or whatever the case may be, and you going to, you know, engage with me. So that means I still got you on the string. But sometimes you got to walk away from the situation. Hey, wish you the best, love you, all this, but we can't be. I got to go establish myself and find my level of peace. And not just for you, but for the kid. Because you got to realize when you standing at a house and police is getting called and hands is getting put on each other, furniture is getting thrown, your kid is seeing all this.
Yep.
Every single thing. So what do you think they going to feel like is normal when they leave the house and they out there dating women? So that's why you got to work your ass off to try to, you know, show them something better. And she ain't helping you with that. So that means that you're going to have to establish that healthy form of living on your own. And then, you know, again, I understand you love her and all that. And maybe someday down the line, she'll get mature enough for y'all to be able to start from square one and build something of substance. But right now, at status quo, the way things currently are, that's not happening, bro. I'm going to just be real with you. So, yeah, you need to start making plans to exit and not just leave in an emotional fit and all that. I'm talking about calculated. Make sure you got a job. Make sure you got this. Make sure you document all the time you spending with your kid, documenting all the money you spending with your kid, all that. So that way when you move away in a year or move away in whatever, you establish yourself, you got paper trail, paperwork to prevent that judge, bro. And pictures.
Always take pictures. The moment you pick your child up, take a picture with you with them, and then a picture with you about to drop them off.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're going to fight for full custody. If you going to fight for full custody, bro, you need to be doing all that. You ain't got to tell her, you ain't got to warn her nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just keep doing your thing, be a great father. Make sure you going to work. Make sure you go and pick your kid up even when you don't want to do the shit. Even when you dead ass tired, goddamn it. You can be facing your deathbed, boy. This shit bigger than you at this point. It's bigger than you. And it sounds like you trying to change your situation forever. So why not start your kid off in the best situation possible?
That's real. Big dog, we praying for you, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you tapping in. Appreciate the love, big dog. Hopefully you can get that thing sorted out. We want to see you win. All right, man. We're going to move on to the last one of the day. This from Tiffany, Patreon.
That big tip? That little tip?
All right, man. So my girl said, I love the podcast and I've been listening for months. I need some advice. 28 years old, almost 29. I got out of a relationship with a guy a few months back because he was using me. I moved to Michigan for him to make the relationship work. I ended up having him live with me. And he was uncomfortable with how much money I made. I was paying all the bills in the house. He did not contribute at all.
Damn.
It was so bad that I bought him a brand new Apple Watch for our anniversary, and he didn't even buy me a gift.
Damn.
For context, he makes $40,000 a year, never finished college, and works at a non-for-profit. And I'm a cybersecurity consultant. I make $80,000 a year, have 2 bachelors, and I'm currently working on my master's from Georgetown in project management. If Kenny is listening, this is me trying to shoot my shot. Hey, Kenny.
You got a man already, baby. You got a man. You got to get all the way single, baby.
Say, hey,
can't be doing
Kenny.
that. Wow.
But my question to you guys is, I want to start dating intentionally and find a person I want to settle down with and have kids. The problem I run into with men are scared of my accomplishments and automatically leaving. They have kids or aren't in the same tax bracket and somehow feel like they have to live up to standards they can't afford or maintain. How do I date intentionally but also find a man who compliments my achievements and won't feel intimidated by what I've accomplished and I'm continuing to achieve? I know at some point after graduating grad school in 2 years, I would make $120,000, which means I would be making more than some men, which I'm okay with. But I also want a man who will be okay with me making more, but also knowing that he is still the man in the relationship and will be able to lead the relationship and provide in any way possible. And me making more shouldn't be a problem. Much love. Keep the podcast coming. Signed, Tiff. See, let me get back to the question. How do I date intentionally but also find a man who compliments my achievements and won't feel intimidated by what I've accomplished?
Man, that's a hard question, man. That's a hard question because you don't know nobody that before you had shit. Then on top of that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how much, like, I haven't seen you in action or know you in person or nothing like that to know how much stock you put on that, on your personal achievements, because that could run people off.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? What you
I got a PhD.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? What you over-boasting yourself, because what you got to realize is with a man, you want to marry a man, you want to build something with a man, he don't give a damn about all that shit. Baby, that's fine. I applaud you. Goddamn me, jump from the ceiling from you and all that type of shit. That when we talking love, no matter what you do for a living, no matter what accomplishments you done got, bro, that don't do nothing for you when we talking this game of love and being in love with somebody and companionship and all that type of shit. So if you wear that on your sleeve, then yeah, it's gonna be hard for you to find you a man to build with, and genuine dude that ain't trying to use you and all these type of things. Now, if you somebody that, you know, you getting all this shit to better whatever situation you want to fall in, sound like you want to be a wife, so you better in that just so you can be a wife, you're not going to wear that on your sleeve. You're going to use that as, hey, baby, I got this for us. I got this for whatever man was going to leave me, I got this for him. And that's how you got to look at it. But if you throwing it on the table like, motherfucker, I got all this shit right here, what you bring? You know what I'm saying? You dragging your nuts on the table before he even pulled the dick out. What you think you gonna get? You know what I'm saying? What you think you gonna get? You know, that's all I'm saying, man.
Pull the dick out.
That's crazy.
But women do that though. Women do that. You know what I'm saying? Insecure. I feel like that's a sign of insecurity.
Yeah.
Insecure women do that. You ain't got all this type of shit here just to say, oh, I ain't doing this, I ain't doing that. And then years pass by and you've been dating the same nigga over and over. You've been running niggas off and nobody told you, hey, them niggas don't give a damn about them degrees, baby. Them niggas don't give a damn you making $200,000, baby. They don't care nothing about that. Are you feminine? Can I hold you at night? When I come home, is it cool here? You know what I'm saying? We ain't having arguments about no money. Everything taken care of. No matter how it's getting taken care of, everything taken care of. As long as them things is in order, a leader as a man is cool with that. I'm cool. Everything great.
Right.
And if you making it a headache outside of that, no nigga way, man. There's only so many niggas that's just gonna stand there and put up with that. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, he's scared to leave the relationship because of what you can do, or you know what I'm saying, maybe a child is involved outside of that. But anything outside of that, if he a great man in himself, man, he ain't gonna stay there for that. He gone. I'm gonna go get Keisha up the street. Keisha keep her mouth closed. When I come in, you know what I'm saying, Keisha rubbing me on my back, man. Keisha work at Walmart, but she a lady though. And then you gonna be upset. Damn, I got all these degrees. Keisha ain't seen the schoolhouse. But Keisha went to the house of etiquette.
It's real.
You know what I'm saying? A school you don't even know nothing about. And that's the difference.
It's real, man. Oh, what you think? How can she date intentionally without scaring men off with her accomplishments and her money?
It sounds like to me she needs to kind of change her environment, because a lot of the dudes that she's dating seems like they're beneath her, and she's like wanting them to
elevate,
be comfortable with her making more than them. That's not gonna happen. A lot of men, majority of men, are not gonna be comfortable with you making a significant amount of more money than them.
Double,
especially if you're not even in a serious relationship. Like if you was already in a relationship with somebody, you end up getting a new job or a promotion and you elevate, that's different.
Right.
Like,
totally different.
Totally different. He gonna be there to support you and root for you, all that stuff. But just coming in the door, you making double than that man. And even still, like, even 80 not even that much. You know, but I know a lot of men aren't making that, but it's still like, I think she gotta just play in her ball field somewhere a little bit closer. Yeah. Change the environment that you in a little bit. Try to go to just different spots. I mean, I don't know. I think it's just an overall. But don't change who you are. Definitely say that. Don't change who you are. And like they were saying too, don't just wear your degrees and all that stuff just as like a badge of honor. Just leading with that. You know what I'm saying? It's like a man just leading with his money. Oh yeah, I got 200,000 bank. You know, like he just talking about money, and y'all don't care about that. Y'all don't. Y'all want to know is he gonna treat me right? Is he gonna respect me? Is he gonna care for me? Y'all don't care how much, to that 200,000, he could still, not treat you the way you're supposed to. So, yeah, I think maybe just a change of environment I think might help too. But also just ensure that, you want a man, let him know too that you want him to lead and you're looking for a man to lead. Don't make it seem like that you got it just because you make it and you got it. Oh yeah, don't worry about all this. Nah, he ain't trying to hit all that. Because as a man, we naturally want to provide and take care of you. Mm-hmm. So you gotta understand our psyche too from our end. It ain't easy. It sounds good. Oh yeah, I make this much. I could just make, get a man. And no, he still wants to be comfortable in his own to know that he can provide for the family.
Yeah, I agree. I think if you ain't read 48 Laws of Power, I think you should read that. It's a chapter in there about like not outshining the master or not outshining the boss or the leader or whatever. And I think you could take a lot from that. And I think a lot of women could take a lot from that if we're gonna be honest. But basically in the chapter he's summarizing the fact that hey, it don't matter how much you accomplish, it don't matter how much money you make, you still gotta feel like you gotta make the leader feel like the leader. You got to make him feel like he's adding value to you. And that in turn is going to make him show you an extra amount of love and shower you with benefits because he feel like he's teaching you something. Like it's just like going to like a fancy restaurant and sitting at the bar. It's a lot of older white men there. It's a lot of older people who establish in business or whatever. And they'll talk your ear off to death about what it is they do. They'll give you the game on how you can do it, how you can get there. You've hit money plays and all that, right? But again, it's about demeanor. It's about tone. It's about how you speak to them. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to like get there and be trying to show off, hey, I'm on your level, or hey, I'm doing better than you. And that's what a lot of women do. And it may not be blatant, but it's intentional. It's in body language. It's in her questioning everything that you're doing. It's in all of those things that, a lot of women do and don't even realize that they're doing it. But every time you do that, you make the man question his place. And if you want the man to be a leader, this is your words, not mine, then you got to make that man feel like a leader. And you got to make sure that you don't, quote unquote, outshine him or don't, quote unquote, step on his toes when he's trying to step out and take the lead on certain things. There's nothing wrong with giving counsel, but it's a way to do it. It's like women say all the time. It's all about tone. It's all about how you deliver it. Same thing here. You know what I'm saying? If you can give somebody counsel and still make them feel like they're the lead, or you can give somebody counsel and make them feel like you don't know what the hell you're doing. Move out the way. This is how it's supposed to be done. Those are two different, you know what I'm saying? Both of it, and both of the advice may be true, but the delivery matters. So that's what I would recommend, man. It's a mindset thing. And I think, as men, we feel that. Even if you don't say it, that I don't trust your leadership or that I don't feel like I'm above you or that I don't acknowledge I make more money than you. It's in your body language. It's how you talk to us. It's how you know what I'm saying, be around us. And if you can catch those things and kind of, quell them or get them out the way, then you're gonna have more success in a relationship, even with men who you make more than. The fact is, generally, you making double what a man makes is gonna be a problem.
Yeah, double's a problem.
That's just honest. That's with most men. Now, there are some men who don't care, but with most men, that's gonna be a problem. Because just like women, like it's a lot of pressure on y'all to like show up from a beauty perspective. It's a lot of pressure on men to show up from a financial perspective, or to show up from a perspective of being able to provide for you. If you take that away, the man questions his role, or questions like how he can benefit you or benefit this relationship, especially if you're making double what I make. So that could be a problem. So you got to get patient in that regard to find a man who don't care. Or you got to find a man who on your level or better. It's like said, $80,000 is not a lot of money. I mean, it is on the grand scheme of things in terms of average income and things of that nature. But in terms of getting up there, making that money, $80,000 is not that high. So it's a lot of men who you can find who make that. Probably have to look in your field if we're gonna be real. You see what I'm saying? Just to kind of give you a starting point. But yeah, it's a mindset thing. It's nothing you can tell him that's gonna make him feel better about the situation. But it is things that you can show him. So figure out what those are and do that. But yeah, if you ain't read 48 Laws of Power, go read that chapter about never outshining the master. And you're going to get a kind of better understanding of what I'm talking about. Don't follow it literally. Translate it to your life and then apply it how you can. But we appreciate the question, man. On that note, we're going to get the hell up out of here. Y'all boys got any last words before we go?
Nothing. Like always, man, we appreciate the support, all the love, all the shares. Just it's everything. Supporting with the merch. Everything that y'all do, liking, putting your family on, all that stuff. We really appreciate that. It means more than you know, for real. And we wouldn't be here today if it wouldn't be for y'all doing all that stuff.
It's facts. I agree, man. Thank each and every one of y'all. Everybody that subscribe, everybody that review, comments. Even when y'all buy merch, people that leave the reviews, we read all that, man. Thank y'all.
Hey, I do got one thing. Thank y'all for checking on me, man. I'm good, though.
Yeah.
It's real.
I'm not good, but I'm good. Let's say it like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just happy to be back. Hopefully we have no scares, so I can always be back every week. So, but outside of that, man, appreciate y'all. Even the fans, all that shit, man. Appreciate y'all for just worried about me and all that shit. I'm good. Even on my worst day, I'm good. Remember that.
And there you have it.
And Kenny, of course, pulled a Kawhi. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Drop 40, 30. My knee.
I ain't gonna lie, he was cooking last week. I gotta give it to him. He was cooking last week. But yeah, man. So we gonna be, back at this thing again, man. It's good to be back. Sometimes you just gotta take some time off, man, and just recalibrate. You know what I'm saying, and get back focused, and that way we can just keep being fresh and keep providing y'all that content y'all look forward to. All merchandise, man, for everybody who be asking is krewseason.com. All the t-shirts, the hoodies, sweaters, things of that nature. And that sale Smooth was talking about is coming very, 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 very soon.
We need this ending part, we need to put that on Facebook, bro.
Okay.
They always ask it.
Oh, in the comment. Yeah.
They always DM, hey, where can I get some merch? Where can I get some merch? I'll be at DM and tell them and shit. Yeah. I just pinned it when this episode come out, I pin it on the Facebook. Like the last part of it, I pin it on Facebook.
All right, it's a bet, man. But yeah, so we appreciate everybody's Patreon. Y'all already know it's love. If y'all ain't tapped into the Patreon, that's patreon.com/KrewSeason.
$2.
That's it, man.
Get your stuff answered. I've been telling everybody that on Facebook that message the page, bro. That's been me messaging back, man. I ain't afraid to say it was me. I always, if you got a question, you send your scenario in, and some of y'all been, boy, I'm trying to get y'all $2 worth if y'all come over here. Boy, I'm talking, boy, it's been paragraphs on paragraphs, boy. Yeah. Shit be that long. $2 to get that shit answered, man.
It'll eventually get answered.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you right now, on the Facebook Messenger, bro, the odds of us even, you know what I'm saying, getting to that, bro. Like, you got to understand, you ain't the only person sending in messages. You know what I'm saying? So even if we was to miraculously one day and say, hey, we're gonna answer questions from the fans that ain't paying Patreon, you got to realize we got Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube. That's 6 platforms.
And email.
You know what I'm saying? And email. Yeah, y'all slick ass. You know what I'm saying? The email is for business stuff only. Y'all be slick with that shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
The email deep with it. 3 paragraphs. Hold on, man.
7 avenues people up here hitting us on. like you gotta understand, like that's why we say, hey, the Patreon, they gonna get their stuff answered at the $2 tier.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't gotta be $10, $20 all that. The $2 tier, get your stuff answered, man.
Yeah, that's that. And also, when y'all write into the Patreon, you know, if it's some personal stuff that y'all don't want on the pod, or if y'all want the question to be anonymous, make sure y'all put that in the first line. Because there's some people who got some like deep stuff that they want to talk about and they don't really want it broadcast, and that's cool. But just let us know in the first line, and then we'll answer it, you know, accordingly. But again, thank everybody who done signed up, man. You know, we done got a hell of a turnout. Live show is coming, like I said, first week of October. I'm standing on that date. That's gonna be that kicking ass for me to do what we need to get done to set it up, and you know, it's gonna be an experience. Y'all know we ain't gonna half-ass nothing. So when more details come out, we're gonna present them, man. But appreciate everybody that been rocking with us. I think that's everything. I think. Yeah, if I forget something, man, then we gonna tap in with y'all at a later time on the live streams or something. But yeah, we're gonna get out of here with a record, man, off that new NBA Youngboy, man. It's called By Myself. On that note, we gone, man.
She was just there for the season.